Jay today and get your 2 cents worth at Lane Express Food Mart number 2, 601 Riverside Drive in Lincoln, and open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sundays 8:30 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability, Z Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Bring home the Kubota BX 2380 tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain.
Lake Electric Company was founded in 1984. They are licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Virginia. Safety and quality is first in everything they do. For all your electrical needs, serving Lincoln County, Catawba County, Burke County, Mecklenburg County, and all the surrounding counties. When it has to be done right, call Lake Electric. Let them take care of your family. Lake Electric Company, 4362 Providence Mill Road, Maiden. Call 704-483-4000. Online at lakeelectric.com.
Looking for a great buy on new zero-turn mower? Look no more. We got it at Ojo Power Sports and Equipment in Shelby. Right now, you can buy a brand new Aaron's zero-turn 42-inch mower for only $27.99. That's right, only $27.99 for a new Aaron's 42-inch zero-turn mower. Plus, see the line of Ferris, Snapper, Snapper Pro, Hustler, Walker, Ryan, Red Max, Husqvarna, Simplicity, Shindawa, Z-Spray, and more. Hojo Power Sports and Equipment, 110 Grigg Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net. Like them on Facebook, too.
Welcome back in. Just had the coin toss, which was won by North Lincoln. North Lincoln elected to defer to the second half, so they'll kick off right to left towards the scoreboard.
Yep.
And right to left as we're looking out there from our press box here, Logan. The captains for North Lincoln were Caleb Peter, Kyle Kovalchuk, and 74, who I don't have in my roster, but he was injured and not dressed out. For West Lincoln, it was number 10, Zachary Dagler, number 33, Xander Hedrick, and number 76, Zachary Prorock.
All right. Yep. So
a couple minutes away from kickoff.
Yep. Team's getting ready to come out here. The North Lincoln, you see their poster. They have a kind of antagonizing poster. It says "Sleep Rebels." It's nighttime.
Oh yeah,
obviously
with
referring
a K.
to their night. Yeah.
Yep. So and then here we go.
County rivalry, although it's a non-conference game, still exists.
And the Rebels are your worst nightmare again with a K in.
Yeah.
So that's West Lincoln. So how about the scoreboard here? We got West End Sales up there. West End Sales is our title sponsor for our broadcast. And, again, we'd like to thank Abernathy Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram of Lincolnton for sponsoring our in-stadium pregame show. And we'll basically conclude that and get ready for the kickoff. And we got a kickoff sponsor as well, Logan, and it's
exactly sure where it is at.
Got to figure out where we put it. I know it's
try to find it here.
It's a barbecue.
Not exactly sure. We'll try to find that.
It's one of these sheets. All right, we'll find it in a minute.
We'll find it. Yeah.
Calvin will text it to me because don't want to miss out on our. It's a punt and kickoff sponsor that we're going to have this year, and so I'm going to tell Calvin to text that to me because we don't.
And while you're doing that, here come the Rebels coming out onto the field. So they make their entrance, getting ready for this season opener. North Lincoln already out there. So both of the teams on the field, getting on the sidelines, getting ready to go here.
I found it.
You found it.
It is Barbecue King of Lincolnton.
All right.
Pigskin punt and kickoff.
All right.
I knew I'd put it somewhere close by.
Yeah.
So if you're at home and you can't watch us, West Lincoln in all red. You got red pants. They got red shirts with I would call it almost like a dark gray numeral outlined in white, and then the red helmets with the WL in white. For North Lincoln, totally different look, all white with the kind of navy blue numerals and helmets with a white stripe down the middle.
All the numbers on both of these teams very easy to spot out. Sometimes that's a little difficult, but these teams, both of their jerseys, they're running tonight. Very easy to tell numbers, and we're getting set to get that Barbecue King kickoff started here.
All right.
Ball's out there, getting ready.
And that's
Kicker.
number 2, Logan, Liam Sutton. So we were seeing him, warming up on offense. I think we're going to see him offense, defense, and kicking, and doing
like
pretty much everything for North Lincoln tonight.
Yep, he's having a little discussion here with the ref. He's ready to go. West Lincoln also look ready to go. So get ready to start this 2021 season for both of these teams, North Lincoln at West Lincoln. Kickoff. Waiting. Whistle blows. And we are off. Kick out to just about the 7-yard line. Running, that's number 4 with he's tripped up around the 34 is where they're going to spot him. So pretty good return there. Brought it back from the 7 to the 34. He got tripped up. So out will come the West Lincoln offense. I believe that is, Truesdale will be the starting quarterback. We talked about Hewitt was last year. He was a senior. He graduated. So now it's Truesdale's job tonight.
Yeah, it looks like his backfield's going to be 20 Mason Avery, along with 3 Trace Gilmore and 10 Zachary Degler.
West Lincoln in the tight formation here. Expect a run, and they do. They hand it off.
It's Gilmore.
Number 3, Gilmore. And he is dropped for a loss. Looks like about 2 yards. I'll mark him at the 37, or 32.
Yeah, and that tackle was 85, Josh Fox, a linebacker.
Yep. So now it'll be 2nd and 12. Number 17, Parker Warlick comes in from the sideline. He'll be playing out wide here.
Yeah, they're almost in like a wing.
Yeah. Snap was dropped by Truesdale. Thankfully for West Lincoln, they're able to recover. But so far, 2 plays, and both of them has resulted in a loss of yards for the Rebels. I believe. Let's see.
It'll be about 3rd and 16.
1, 2, 3, 4, 16. So 3rd and 16 here from the 28.
And Logan, I'm assuming we're going to see a little bit of that in the first game. Just jitters, and not having enough reps yet. You know.
And these are Truesdale's first snaps as a starting quarterback. That's always, like you said, the jitters. He drops back, he drops it off to Avery. Stiff arms the man. I believe he does get the first down. So good play there.
What a great call, too.
Yeah, it was.
He snuck out of the backfield, and they rolled out and hit him short, and then he got some good blocking from his receiver, 15, Goins, who's also the backup quarterback.
Yep.
Got all the way out to the 49.
Yep, so good little rollout there.
Little 21-yard reception on 3rd and 16, and that's the first down, sponsored by Turner Hauser Insurance of Lincolnton.
And we talked about Mason Avery in the pregame show right there. Wasn't rushing, he receiving there, gets the first down, and now they hand it up to him up the middle, and he's going to have another, or right at a first down, maybe just short, maybe about a yard short.
Yeah, and he really did. He got a pretty good hole, but then he made a couple of good moves to get the extra yardage, and they're going to give him 8. Right, let's call it 9, all the way to the 42.
Yards, so it'll be 2nd and 1 here at the North Lincoln 42. So West Lincoln had a rough start, and now these last 2 plays have been very successful. 2nd and 1, they're coming out in the same formation, that kind of wing, having one receiver out wide. And they hand this off to Avery again. He's got the first down and more. He gets all the way out to the 35 before he's tackled. That'll be a new set of downs. Yep.
It's another Turner Hauser Insurance first down, and boy, it's been the Avery show. Great pick for your player to watch. He's already got a 21-yard reception and a 9 and an 8-yard first down runs.
Yep. 22. That is Jonathan Carpenter comes in from the sideline. He's going to be playing out wide this time. So first and 10, the 39-yard line. Hand off to Avery. He's got it. He's still running, and he's still going nearly down to the 25. He does get to the 25, so just keeping them legs, those legs moving.
Another 9-yard run, and I tell you, he slipped a tackle.
Yeah, he did.
And then he kind of sidestepped another guy and stiff arm.
Yeah.
Man, looking good.
So, I believe every play so far, all these yards that have been gained by Avery. Caught the one pass, and all the other ones he's been rushing. So, 2nd and 1 from the 25. Audible here on the line from Truesdale. Toss to Avery, and he's got the first down. He gets out to about the 22, 23. I'll mark him at the 22.
So he gets another 3, but he only needed one.
Only needed one, yep. So another Turner Hauser Insurance Group first down there, and right now the Rebels are marching. They've been doing the same formation. They've just been switching who's out wide. This time it's number 17. That's Parker Warlick. Hand off to Avery, and that one he stuck up, lost about maybe 2. So
went to the well, a bunch of times in a row. They finally said, "We're tired of him running all over us."
Yep. And if you're North Lincoln, you have to. If you allow West Lincoln to do that, they're gladly going to do it because they are, without a doubt, a run-first team. So if you let them run their offense they want to run, they will, without a doubt, do it. It's now number 4, Charles Winnix, is the one playing out wide here for West Lincoln. Same formation. Just differing receivers. This ball snapped, hands off to number 10. That's Zachary Dagler, and he gets a pretty good gain there.
Yeah, let's see where they mark it. It was 2nd and 12.
They're going to mark him at the 17, it looks like.
So a gain of about 7.
Yep.
It'll be, 3rd and 5, it looks like.
Yep.
Gutierrez looks to be the kicker, or Scraffen. I'm not sure. One's a junior, one's a senior.
Hand off to Avery again. He's going, and he's got the first down. He gets it all the way down to the 11. So
there's 6 more.
Yep, another fresh set of chains there. And now West Lincoln all the way down to the 11. It'll be 1st and 10. Definitely, you can get the first down without getting a touchdown here, but you'd like to go ahead and punch it in if you can get there.
I got the lucky seat here, Logan, where I can't.
You can't see.
I can't see past the 40 unless I'm way over here.
Yeah.
So they are just outside the 10.
Yep. At the 11-yard line, just hand off to. Truesdale kept it, and he's tackled for no gain. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from right at the same spot.
I feel like he made the right decision because they had Avery stuffed. It was just defense.
Yeah, they were ready
their
for
thing.
either one right there.
They hit their assignments.
So we'll see if West Lincoln has to go. So far, other than that first play when they had 3rd and 16, they've been able to run the ball. We'll see if they get put in a position where they have to pass. If they have another play, this handoff. No, it does. He doesn't hand it off. Truesdale's going to keep it. And he's tackled around the 8 for a 3-yard gain. That'll make it 3rd and 7. So Truesdale that time kept it, had a little bit more success than he did the play before.
So 3rd and 7. They can get a first down at the 1.
Yep.
Or just inside.
Couple subs coming in, couple going out. Winnix out wide. See what they choose to do here. They snap it directly to Avery, and there's a flag down. See if I believe it's going to be offside. So it's going to push West Lincoln back. See where they put them. They're going to put them back to the 11.
South Point leads Lincolnton 7-0.
13. Yep. So 3rd and 12 here from the 13-yard line. Let's see, looks like it's going to be another direct snap to Avery. It is. He's going to try and run it. He gets to about the 10 before he's tackled. So North Lincoln is able to get the stop, make it about 4th and 10. We'll see what West Lincoln chooses to do. Definitely think having so much yardage to take the field goal, they appear to be doing that. So
see who's coming in to do it.
Let's see here. Possibly
12.
Yep,
So that's
12.
Rodrigo Serafin. Or there's a different number. I don't think it's Rodrigo. They call it Christian.
And this kick is no good. Short. Couldn't quite get under it there the way he needed to. So missed opportunity there from the Rebels. Were driving very well. Got stopped near the 10-yard line. And then field goal no good. So it's still a 0-0 game. North Lincoln not going to have the best field position, but I'm sure they'll take that over West Lincoln having a 3-0 lead.
Absolutely.
Now there's 5 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first quarter.
Everything was done right there except the field goal.
Yep.
They took over, almost 7 minutes off the first quarter clock, but came away empty.
Yep. So as these two sides switch, I think we'll just step away momentarily here and come back when North Lincoln is set to show their offense for the first time. We'll be right back after this.
Tim Johnson here from WLON. Folks, if you are looking to buy a new metal building, let me tell you the place to go. Unrivaled Metal Buildings in Lincolnton with over 20 years experience. They specialize in metal carports, garages, RV covers, storage sheds, and more. They service over 40 states. They offer bank financing and a credit-free rent-to-own program. All of their units are engineered certified to meet local wind and snow requirements. Commercial sizes are available as well. Address is 2541 East Main Street, Lincolnton, or call 844-848-8676. Also check their website out at unrivaledmetalbuildings.com. Vondrell Corporation in Newton is now hiring. Vondrell Corporation is a values-driven, family and employee-owned business who understands our biggest asset is their people. If you are looking to be a part of a positive culture with a great future and stability, your job search is over. At Vondrell, you can grow and thrive in an environment of respect, creative thinking, and involvement. Apply online at vondrell.com. Apply in person at 2245 West Maiden Road, Newton. Call 828-428-8994. Vondrell Corporation in Newton.
All right, welcome back here. North Lincoln has their first snap and pretty successful with it. Oh, my goodness. If he stayed in bounds, he's going to be gone. If he stayed in, and I believe he did. So first play touchdown for North Lincoln. Just a little toss out to the outside there. Caught West Lincoln off guard. Was able to kind of tightrope along the sideline. And just like that, North Lincoln goes on top 6-0.
Liam Sutton, we saw him kick. Now we've seen him take one to the house from 80 yards.
Yep,
and,
80 yards.
Was that a pass or?
It was a little. He passed it out, just kind of out to the flat there, and he was able. He shook off one tackle, had to kind of tightrope the sideline, but stayed in. So, one play, 80-yard touchdown for the Knights here. Let's now seeing what they choose to do. They did a little something there, trying to throw West Lincoln off guard, but looked like they're going to go for the regular.
Yeah, and there's Sutton on for the point after.
Yep, and it is good. So 7-0 ball game here with 4 minutes, 50 seconds left on our first Federal Savings Bank scoreboard of Lincolnton. And, wow, that happened pretty quick. I mean, just a little simple pass to the outside there. I guess West Lincoln, they must have really just been expecting a run. They caught them off guard.
Yep.
Just like that, North Lincoln on top.
Yep, long touchdown. Let's take a 30-second. We'll be back for our kickoff right after this.
Yep.
Turner Hauser Insurance Group in downtown Lincoln is having a spring savings on auto, home, and life. Call today and talk with one of their agents, Jamie, Amy, Brandy, and Sienna, for a quote today. Turner Hauser Insurance Group, 228 East Main Street in Lincoln. Call 704-732-9577. Dr. John.
So, Logan, that was a touchdown. Our touchdown sponsor is People Bank of Lincolnton, and boy, that was fast. North Lincoln takes over at their 20 after the missed field goal. Little pass out in the flat, and then Sutton goes 80 yards right down the sideline, right in front of us, right to left, and then he kicks the point after he got his breath back.
Yep. And a little bit of rain starting to fall here. Don't know how heavy it'll get. Hopefully it stays light, but I am seeing a few drops out there.
And then he comes back out to do the kickoff, which is sponsored by Barbecue King of Lincolnton.
So he's doing it all so far here for North Lincoln. Got a busy workload so far in this one. But so now West Lincoln behind 7-0 after they had a missed opportunity there on their first drive. They looked like they might just go all the way down and score a touchdown themselves. Had to attempt a field goal. It was no good. Now this kickoff received at about the 10. Breaks a few. And he's still up, and he's stuck up at about the 23.
That was Gilmore. He took a big hit from 55.
Now a flag. Flag comes in. We'll see what that's about.
Cody Morse put a big hit on him, but the celebration may have drawn the flag. We'll have to see.
We'll see if it's unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah. So that'll help West Lincoln here a little bit, put them forward a good many. See where they put them. I think they're going to put them right at the
38.
38, yeah.
Yep. So 15-yard penalty.
It's a good tackle, but like you said, a little little too much on the celebration. Puts West Lincoln at the 38 here.
Hard not to get excited about a big hit. But,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't have a whole lot of
leniency
anymore.
Yeah. So now Truesdale's in there. He takes the snap, hands it, and he keeps it himself. And he is tackled. Looks like he's going to lose about 3 here. We'll spot him at the 35, so 3-yard loss. Make it a 2nd and 13.
Yeah, tackle was 25. Luke Fitzsimmons.
Yep.
So lost, 3 there?
Yep, loss of 3. Be 2nd and 13 from the 35 here.
Fast-moving first quarter, down to about 4:07.
And both of these teams, really it's been all West Lincoln. I mean, the only time North Lincoln's had the ball, they had one play, and it was just like that, touchdown. So, but West Lincoln, being the running team they are, definitely chews some clock. So now it looks like, what's that, about a
so you got
5-yard gain there, or a 6-yard gain? 7 yards. Yep, 7-yard gain there. Moves it to 3rd and 6.
Yep, and that again was our buddy, number 20,
Avery,
and he's having a great first quarter.
Yep, he gets the ball again, and he's got tripped up right about. Looks like they're going to mark him right about.
He's a yard short.
Yeah, well, they're going to give him a friendly spot. I think from up here, it looked like his knee touched around the 42.
They're going to have to measure.
But they're going to have to measure this.
My gut says.
My gut says his knee touched around the 42, but they
gave him an extra yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when he lunged, his knee hit, and then he went forward, but they gave him the forward hop, if you would. But, I mean, it's so close. The nose is right on the
nose is on the line.
That's exactly where the yardstick was, too. So, I don't know. I think this is 50-50, but you almost think you got to go for it.
Well, according to this spot, I don't know. It's going to be right there. So, we'll see what they say. It looks like it's first down, so they give it to him. gave him, like you said, the kind of the forward leap there.
Yep.
So West Lincoln with the first down. 3 minutes, 7 seconds left on the clock.
Tell you, Turner Hauser Insurance is getting some plugs because that's a lot of first downs.
Yeah.
See if I can add them up here because I know West Lincoln's obviously had a few more they've had.
Yeah.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first downs. North Lincoln's had just the long
touchdown, the 80-yard touchdown to start their drive. So
they have a touchdown but no first down.
Yep. Oh, now that's going to be a flag. Number 2 came in.
Yeah, coach isn't real happy.
He is. Yeah.
Just putting it mildly.
Yeah, he hope his headset's all right because it just took a pretty big hit there. But it's going to be a penalty there. It's like West tried to sub in at the last second, couldn't get him out there. So now it'll be 1st and 15 from the 43.
Yeah, they were doing sort of a play to the receiver, Winix, too, who was going in motion. And so now a play they were trying to catch him off guard with, they got to see it for free, so to speak.
I think it was number 2 that was trying to come in? I believe that's the quarterback. Truesdale was trying to come in. They've been doing a few formations where Mason Avery's been the one that's getting a direct snap.
Yeah. But now sort of an extended break here. I don't know what's going on there. I didn't see a timeout called, and North Lincoln defense was out on the field.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe let's get a 30-second spot in here. Back right after this.
John Cloninger III is celebrating 25 years of practice here in Lincolnton. Dr. Cloninger's pedigree originates from his father, mother, and uncle and continues with his brother and cousin. The name is an icon in the field of dentistry. Dr. Cloninger has dedicated himself to his patients and community and continues to lead by example. He has heard his whole life, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. He wants to sustain the family name and proceed by offering the best reasonable treatment possible. Dr. John Cloninger III, 904 Doncha Drive in Lincolnton. Call 704-735-0765.
All right, welcome back here after not really sure if it was a timeout, but play resumes, and it's a handoff to number 4, Charles Winix, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage, so no gain. So still second. He may have gained 1, I believe. Yep, he gained 1.
A little surprised. They went right back to the same play they had just run that got blown dead, and North Lincoln was ready for it.
Yep. So it's 2nd and 14 now from the 44. But yeah, West Lincoln, I don't know if they've – here we go. Here's a little bit more spread out look for them. They've been doing just one receiver out wide. His handoff to Avery. He's going to be swallowed up, had nowhere to go. They were ready for it on the outside there. And if he went, see if he even made it back to the line of scrimmage, I believe he did. So it's no gain, 3rd and 14 again.
Gilmore on the stop for, not Gilmore, excuse me, Peter and Rogers teamed up for that tackle, and Avery just really ran out of room there.
Yeah, he did. There's not much. There wasn't much room to be had. I think as soon as he got around the corner, it was 3 or 4 Knights right there in front of him. So 3rd and 14, we'll see. Probably expecting a pass here. If they don't pass here, I'd be shocked. And they're not. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to be swallowed up. So 3rd and 14, they try to run it up the middle, and it goes maybe just for at the most a half-yard gain, but either way, 4th and long, punt coming here.
Yeah, they tried to run a trap play where, the fullback went and then the other guy came on the misdirection, but they were ready for that too. Now the rain's falling.
Rain's really picked up. It was raining pretty lightly. It's coming down pretty good now. Truesdale out there to get the punt, and he gets it off. It's going to bounce. And he gets it running, and he's going to be swallowed up around the 39. So good little catch there. Caught it after it just bounced off the ground around the 20, ran it back to the 39. So far, West Lincoln, they had success running to start the game, and that drive right there, North Lincoln looked on top of it. So.
Yeah, they picked something up. They got the 1 first down, and then it got swallowed up. Of course, that penalty put them in a 1st and 15, and then on the 1st down and 15 play, they didn't get much. And they're really a first down team. If they can get 4 or 5 on first, it opens up the playbook.
So now North Lincoln getting ready to start. They got 1st and 10 from the 39.
Good job by King on that punt return, because it took a
good bounce.
Yeah, good bounce, and he just fielded it.
Throws. Oh man, like it slipped out of slipped out of Kovalchuk's hands there.
And Ziegler was looking at a pick 6 there.
Yeah, he was. Number two, Sutton. They had him open. He had the defender beat in front of him, but Kovalchuk underthrew that one a little bit. No harm, no foul. Just 2nd and 10. Like you said, could have been much worse there, but.
All right, ran out of ink, so.
Yeah, well, we got. See if we got here. Let's see. Try this pin here. See, that one don't work. This is a handoff up the middle, and this. Oh, ball's out. See who's got it. I look like. Oh, it's going to be. I believe West Lincoln has it, and they do. So a turnover there. It was going to be enough for the 1st down. They ran it up the middle, and ball came out. And now it'll be West Lincoln's ball at the 47-yard line. So.
And that was Sutton.
48, yeah.
Who, had a long touchdown.
I wonder if that, we talked about the rain. I mean, it's kind of lightened up from what it was just a minute or two ago. It can make the ball a little slippery. Wonder if that helped come out any, but either way, West Lincoln ball at the 48. See if they can get their offense rolling here.
It was about a 14-yard fumble forward, if you would.
Yeah.
So West Lincoln gets it at their own 48.
Now this run with Avery he gets to about the 49. So in North Lincoln territory now, or 48 is where they're going to mark it.
So again, a 4-yard run is really good for them on 1st down, because now
stay ahead of the chains. That's the key with a running football team. You don't want to get behind the chains. So 2nd and 6 from the 48. Oof.
In the neutral zone.
Yep. So that'll.
The question is, did anybody flinch? We'll soon find out.
Looks like it's going to be
offsides.
Yeah, offsides on North.
So it should be 2nd and 1 now.
It will help West Lincoln's case a little bit.
And it's almost like 2nd and a 3rd of a yard.
Yeah.
Now that I look at it.
Yeah. 2nd and a short 1. So.
Might see Truesdale call his own number here.
Yeah, we'll see what he chooses to do. Looks audible. It looks to the sideline. And now we're going to have time called from the Rebels. So.
We'll take it too then. We'll be back after a couple of breaks.
You may wonder what makes us different here at First Federal Savings Bank. We have been intertwined with this community for over 80 years. Here at First Federal Savings Bank, we take pride in Lincoln County, and that's why you see us donating time and resources to local charities and the schools in our community. Being a hometown bank is more than just a saying for us.
Do the punt from there.
It's been a error-free game so far. That's only the 2nd penalty for the Ironmen.
Yep.
Vikings of Avery County have 1 5-yard penalty.
Yep.
The Ironmen still should get really good field position, Matt.
Unless this kid's just got a cannon of a leg, we'll find out. Hahn and the other returners back around the 25. It'll bounce. Owens fields it at the 20. He's got some room out across the 40, up the middle, out across midfield.
Wow, what a run back. That's Jackson Owens.
Yeah, Jackson Owens makes something happen on the return.
He sure did. He's brought it back to the Avery County 40, 47-yard line, I believe.
Looks like where they're going to spot it. So Cherryville, its best field position
It sure
of the
is.
ball game now.
Now, can they capitalize and maybe take the lead here?
Yep, that's what we'll be watching for. Let's see who's the quarterback. And it looks like it's still Chase Miller, the junior who came in after Caden Beaver went down on the first play from scrimmage for Cherryville. Miller lines up in the shotgun for the Ironmen.
Like we got Cooper Sloan in the backfield too.
Yeah, Sloan kind of in a wing
He
position.
is like in a protective mode.
Miller rolls out. He's looking to pass. He's going deep. He's got Hahn open. Hits him at the 10, and Hahn goes in for the touchdown.
Wow.
Chase Miller, 47 yards to Landon Hahn for the John Brown All-State of Cherryville touchdown, and the Ironmen pull ahead 8-7 now.
Well, I mentioned pulling ahead, but I didn't know it would be that quick.
Yeah, first play.
Wow. What
Chase
a
Miller.
pass. And Landon was wide open.
Oh, yeah, he got behind the defense.
He had time to just look back and say, where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it on my right shoulder or my left shoulder?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, he had to slow down a step or two for that to haul it in, but he still had plenty of space to get in the end zone.
What a call.
Oh, yeah, great
What a
play
call.
And it looks like the Ironmen are going to try for 2 to make it a 3-point ball game.
I believe that's Cam Bolin,
Yeah, it looks like Bolin
in the backfield.
Deep in the backfield. Sloan next to Miller. Miller's going to throw it. Rolls to his right. You got a man in the flat, and it's
That's good.
Successful. Cooper Sloan hauls in the 2-point conversion. So Cherryville now on top 10-7 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
When you're in the field, downtime is not an option. That's why now is the time for a service inspection at James River Equipment. Whether you own a John Deere tractor, planter, forage harvester, or baler, James River has a summer service special that's right for you. When it comes to quick diagnosis and expert service professionals, James River delivers. Schedule your service at your local James River location or online at jamesriverequipment.com. James River delivers.
For an Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something that they take, well, personally. Allstate agents are committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease,
So West Lincoln again have a little bit of momentum here. We'll see if they can keep it. Hand off to Avery up the middle. He's got a little bit of space, and he's going to be tackled around the 21.
Wow, I think he's got close to first down.
He's got either a first down or right at it. I think they're going to mark him. We'll see what they decide this time. I think this time both refs are in agreement that it's just
a
short.
9-yard gain,
Yep.
not a 10.
And another handoff to Avery. This time he's got the first down and more. Oh, goodness, he's going to go. Oh, he gets all the way down to about the 2-yard line. My goodness. I mean, he just keeps his legs moving.
Yep, so that goes from the 22 down to about the 3. So let's give him 19.
Yep.
And they're going hurry up.
Yeah, they are. They're going to try. They see a weakness with North Lincoln. They want to jump all over it. Another handoff to Avery. He's fighting, and then tackled. Didn't get much there. It's like maybe I think he got to the 2, so give him about a yard gain. So now we got penalty in North Lincoln, I believe, here. Player couldn't get off the field in time.
So now it'll be
I guess
probably at the 1.
Yeah, half distance to the goal, I would think. So,
yeah, they're going hurry up. And
yeah, they're trying to catch something. North Lincoln, see them a little tired. They hadn't had too much rest time so far in this game. I
tell you,
believe
they can punch this in, and it's a whole new ball game. You know,
oh, yeah.
It's tied up. You assuming the extra point's good, and here we go.
Yep, so yeah, it is going to be 1 yard West Lincoln has to get. If I had to go on not too much of a leaf on a limb here, I'd say just another handoff to Avery. He's had pretty good success, got you to this point. See if he can keep those legs moving for 1 more yard. We'll see what they choose to do. He's back behind Truesdale. And they do hand it off to him, and he is in there for a touchdown. So just like that, 7-6. We'll see if the point after is good. If it is, we got a tie ball game here with 10 minutes, 10 seconds left on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard.
Called a 1-yard touchdown plunge from with 10:10 to go here in the second.
Yep. So West Lincoln, they had success.
A female kicker. I'll have to get her name.
See what it is. Yeah, we'll have to ask here in a minute. I know on our roster it says Rodrigo Serafin. Oof, nearly blocked. It's up and it's good. So we have a tied ball game here, 7-7 with 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes left in the second quarter. So tied ball game, but as far as time of possession, it's been all West Lincoln so far. And we'll step aside here, get ready for the kickoff. And we'll be right back after this.
The Dodge Make This the Summer event is underway at Abernathy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Lincoln. During the Make This the Summer event, you make no monthly payments for 90 days, plus 0% APR for 48 months, or $1,450 retail consumer cash, plus $1,000 bonus cash, plus $750 Chrysler Capital bonus cash. Offer good on all new 2021 Dodge Durango models when financed through Chrysler Capital. The Make This the Summer event is underway at Abernathy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1442 East Main Street, Lincoln.
All right, welcome back. We just had a People Bank of Lincolnton touchdown. That was a 1-yard run by
Mason Avery.
Mason, I keep wanting to call him Matt Avery. Mason Avery. And then the point after by Tristan Rogers has tied things up at 7 apiece on the First Federal Savings Bank scoreboard.
Nearly blocked. It was a lot closer than it could have, than it needed to be. And rain's still falling here. You see it under the lights now.
Let's just keep that lightning away.
Yeah, keep that lightning. No lightning. Rain's fine.
10:10 to go, second quarter. And what is it? It's a Barbecue King of Lincolnton pigskin kickoff.
Yep.
And that looks like it's Tristan lined up to do that as well.
Yep. Rain picking up again here.
Maiden leads Fred T. Ford 28-0. If Max Preps is giving me the right score.
Yeah. We'll count on it. We'll trust it here. It's the best of our knowledge.
Yeah, best friend. And it's a weird score. Bunker Hill 6, Stuart Kramer 2.
What's that, a safety?
Yeah.
Don't really see that too often.
Rogers kickoff. Decent one. Inside
fielded,
the 20.
Yeah, fielded just shy of the 20, ran back to about the 28.
Peter on the return.
Yeah. So rain definitely, when it's falling at this rate, a little bit of a problem. As now North Lincoln gets set to take over. They just had that touchdown scored against them. Their 7-0 lead evaporated. Back to a tie ball game here.
Looks like they'll start on their 29, and they fumbled last time. Logan.
Down at the 30, Miller in the shotgun again. Sloan in the backfield as well. Miller keeps it himself on the read option.
He got blocking on the left side.
He's got the first. He runs a man over and then jukes one in the 5. He fumbles into the end zone. Cherryville falls on it. Touchdown. Ironman is the call. That's number 59, Jack Dellinger, who fell on it in the end zone.
Are they going to down it? No.
Call on the play.
Call stands.
Is a touchdown, yep. So Miller almost did it all himself,
he sure
and
did.
Then he fumbled inside the 5.
All right, he gained how many yards up to that point?
I'd say about 25
about
probably.
20, okay, let's give him 25.
And then fumbled almost through the back of the end zone, but Dellinger there to fall on it and get the touchdown. A big man touchdown here in game number 1. And Cherryville keeps the offense out there. They'll go for 2, up 16-7. Miller in the shotgun. Takes it, hands it to Sloan. Sloan's got the edge, and he's in there for the 2-point conversion.
Wow.
So the Ironmen now lead it 18-7 on the No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky of Cherryville scoreboard. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
McDonald's is hiring right now. Get more than just a job. Start building your future today. Working at McDonald's, you'll get paid time off, healthcare benefits, free employee meals, competitive wages,
We had
and a
some type
flexible
of an
schedule.
altercation. We got a penalty flag.
Yeah, let's see who they call that on there. Definitely looks like it may be on West Henderson there. Let's see what the official calls. There's a skirmish on the far side of the field, as Paul mentioned. They're talking about it in midfield now. So
Paul Whitaker is the head coach, and if this is on West Henderson, he's got to be very upset.
Absolutely. Dead ball, personal foul against the Trojans. Dead ball, personal foul against the Falcons.
Okay, both ways.
Yep.
Of course, that's offsetting. So West Henderson got fortunate. I just when I took a look at it, I just saw the guy in the blue jersey, which is the Falcons, throwing down the Chase player. But apparently, the officials did see that the altercation did involve both players being out of line, and here we go.
The only problem with West Henderson there is they replay second down. They had McCombs wrapped up. It would have been 3rd down and 10. Now it's still 2nd down and 10 after offsetting penalties there for both teams.
Exactly. Triple receivers to the near side for Chase. Here's a screen pass and caught, and good defense by the Falcons. They get to McCombs immediately. He gets a few yards, but it could have been worse. He's down at the 38.
Yeah, absolutely. If he breaks that tackle right there, it looks like he's going to get at least 20 more yards there. So good job by the West Henderson defender to bring him down right there. So it'll be
going to the left, a little misdirection handoff there. Very successful, gets West Lincoln all the way down to the 10. Handoff here, and we're going to have looks like probably what's this, a false start. Yeah, false start on West Lincoln, so push them back a few.
So that was a 34-yard run on 1st and 23, and another Turner Hauser insurance first down, but then the penalty's going to back it up to the 14. Be first and goal there from the 14. 17 carries for Avery now.
Well, we said it in the pregame show. He was definitely going to be one to watch. Knew he was going to have a heavy workload, and so far he's managing it well. Handoff. They hand it to number 4, Winix, and he is swallowed up he's going to lose nearly 4 yards here. And that'll push him all the way back to the 19. This would be 2nd and 19, what is that? That'll be 2nd and 13.
And goal. 2nd and goal from the 19, so. Loss of nearly 5. So now we'll see what they got up their sleeve.
Yep. See how loyal they are to the run game here. It's going to be tricky, but what we've seen so far, they can do it.
Yep.
Motioning out, having a little audible here, changing which sides. Snap. Truesdale's going to keep it and going to be swallowed up. Takes a pretty good lick there on the way down. We got a North Lincoln player. He's hurt and holding his arm or his shoulder, I believe. Yeah. So definitely in pain. Don't like to see that.
Yeah, let's get an injury break.
Yeah, hopefully he's
they're
all
waving
right.
The trainers on, so.
Yeah, we'll be right back after this. Hopefully everything's all right.
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that matter to their employees, customers, and neighbors. Over the years, United Bank has grown in size, but their community focus has not changed. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. United Bank, member FDIC.
At Coyote, we're going to treat you like dirt because we hold dirt in the highest regard. We're honored to find it under our fingernails, lucky to be caked in it at day's end. It keeps us humble, honest. Dirt gets taken for granted by most. But if you know us, you know getting treated like dirt means getting treated with respect. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Your Coyote dealer is Weston Sales, Highway 18 North, Highway 27 intersection west in Vail. Listen up. This ad is worth $50 on your next event booking at the new Northgate venue in Lincoln. Just mention this radio ad and get $50 off your next event. It's great for parties, wedding receptions, rehearsal dinners, business meetings, vendor events, and more. No matter the occasion, the Northgate venue is the place to book. And again, mention this radio ad and take $50 off your next booking. That's Northgate Venue, 129 Vanderbilt Drive, off North Aspen Street in Lincoln. Call 704-452-7333 and see their photos on Facebook at Northgate Venue.
Need metal roofing? Then you need to see Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing in Lincoln. At Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing, you buy direct, saving you money, featuring premium paint systems, painted fasteners to match, and 1 to 2 day turnaround. 29 gauge material in stock with 22 colors to choose from. It's the largest selection of colors in North Carolina, plus they'll custom cut to your length. Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing, 108 Industrial Park in Lincoln. Call 980-429-2278.
Trust isn't something that happens overnight. It requires
1025 County Home Road in Shelby and 851 Car Farm Road in
All right, we're back on this West End sponsored WHS Game of the Week. Incomplete pass on first down there, Robbie, as Reed had it in the breadbasket and dropped it.
Yeah, once again, just trying to get him out there with the football, let him use that speed a little bit, use the shiftiness, and he just couldn't hold on to it.
So with 7:48 left to go in second quarter, your Mr. Sparky scoreboard, the Jaguar defense gets them off the field. So they've got it on their 22-yard line, second down 10, as Parker's in the shotgun, couple wide receivers. Claps the hands now. He has it. He's got time. A little pass in the flat. And going to gain positive yards. Azari Brown and others on the tackle. And I want to say that is number 1. And that is the other Reed, Evan Reed. But a good gain of about 5 or 6. Going to set up third down, about around 5 yards to go.
Yeah, Evan Reed's second reception on the night.
I'm going to give him 6. The 3 looks closer to the first down than it does where the ball was. As I said, they're not able to get it up, so I'm not able to cheat. So I'm just going to have to use my not-so-reliable line of sight here. As Parker's got it in the shotgun. He's back. Here comes the Burns blitz. And Haynes after him, incomplete, and Haynes calls that incomplete pass.
Yeah, put him under a whole lot of pressure back there.
So the teams trade 3 and outs, Robbie, and the score remains 8-0 with 6:58 left to go. So both defenses do a good job getting off the field.
Yeah, I like the deal there. Like I said, trying to brush Austin Parker off of his spot, force him to try to get it downfield a little bit, and just end up throwing into the turf.
Yeah, couldn't tell who the pass was intended for, but incomplete, and now into punt. I believe that's Reed. We've got Reed into punt. Does it all for this Jaguar football team, and that's
Ryan Thompson.
Thompson back to receive it, and boy, I tell you what, that's a booming punt, and he's got it, drops it, picks it up. Now he's at the 30, 32, and he's swallowed up there by a host of Jaguars. Looks like number 21, Aguilar, amongst others, and a penalty marker comes in late, Robbie.
Yeah, may have a little bit of extracurricular activity possibly on that one.
Let's see. If you're just joining us, Mr. Sparky scoreboard, 8-0 Burns, 6:42 is got to give a little bit of credit to these defenses getting off the field the last drive, but both offenses have been able to move the ball at times before they implode, Robbie.
And I think if you're both head coaches, that's one thing I think you are excited about in this first game is how well the defenses are playing right now, because the old adage, defense wins championships, and if you can slow down teams, that's going to give you a chance to win a lot of football games.
All right, let's see what the call is. And dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Jaguars. Let's see if this one's another offsetting. It is not.
It is not.
So it's going to be another major penalty against Forest View. They've had 2 of those on the last, one each on the last 2 Burns possessions. They were able to overcome the last one. See, but that's, Burns is backed up a little bit. Now that ball's all the way out to their own 43, Robbie.
Yeah, you did your defense no favors by giving Burns a little extra yardage to work with here.
So 3 wide receivers And Mooney in the neon shoes. It really does make him stand out. Another swing pass. This time it's Brown, and Brown's got running room through a little seam. Stumbles all the way down to the Forest View 42-yard line. That's a CSI Mechanical first down, Robbie.
Love that play again. Seeing Burns get the ball out of Mooney's hands quickly. A great job there as they were able to go to Azari Brown, and he was able to make guys miss. You look at this game, yards after the catch have been huge for this Burns offense.
That's the first time I've been able to say CSI Mechanical first down. Both teams traded 3 and outs. So 6:22 left as Burns checking the wristbands, getting themselves lined up. And some coaches giving some instructions from the press box. Another swing pass to Brown, who's got it. Makes a man miss, trying to weave his way before he's hogtied there. Couldn't tell the number of who got him down, but he gains about 5 or 6. I want to say that was maybe 56 that wrestled him down. I want to say that was Noah Connor, but I'm not completely sure. Maybe got about 4. We're not being overly biased. We're just having a hard time seeing those Jackson Forest View numbers from this far because it's dark on dark. And the lighting here is not as bright as you would think it would be, Robbie. So it's 3 wide receivers, and bam.
Wow.
What a nice play there. I want to say that's number 12 for Forest View, Jacob Neely, who busted that run up.
Yeah, Jeter took the handoff from Mooney and then was just dropped in the backfield.
So that's an outstanding defensive play, and the 4-yard gain is wiped out. So a negative 4-yard run, and now it's 3rd down and 10 for Burns. I'm going to tell you what, this Forest View defense has been up to the task
Absolutely.
Tonight. So 3rd down 10 as Mooney trying to get them lined up. I tell you what, there's been some missed assignments up front, and Burns is going to have to make some adjustments at halftime, as that's got to be a penalty on Burns. I think they moved. They did. So, yep.
It looked like Mooney was trying to get a hard count, maybe to get Jacksonville to jump, but it was like once them linemen get going,
Forest View. Yeah, we're going to get plenty of hate mail after this game, Robbie.
Well, that'll tell you something. They look like an NFL team.
They look like an NFL
team. They are
team.
impressive.
They are impressive. So Forest View induces the penalty on, Burns trying to draw them off and draw themselves off. And again, I tell you what, Burns has backed up the bus on themselves a couple times.
I'm interested, though, Tom, when I look at these stats, Jeremiah Norris not really touching the football in the backfield in this game. I expected to see a little more of him tonight.
So we'll see. You said he was at flanker some. So we'll see as Burns is backed up here. He claps the hands, has the ball. Got some time now getting through, tries to set the screen, and Forest View has it snuffed out as Jeter got away. He fought as hard as he could for about 2 yards.
Yeah, picked up about 2.
Another great job by the Forest View defense, and that's going to force another Ben Mooney punt. 4th down and 14, Robbie.
Love that play. Again, staying at home. They were, did not over pursue, which is what you wanted to try to get them to do if you were Burns. Good job there by Forest View.
So 3:47 left to go. 8-0 Burns on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard, and this has kind of turned into a stalemate here, Robbie, with both defenses digging in their heels. And not a 3-and-out that time, but almost. Only 1 first down for Burns on that drive as Mooney's got it. Again, no pressure on him, and he takes his time and boots it, and it's a good boot. And it's going to hit at the 15, take a great Forest View bounce and back to the 18. So Forest View, even though they're inside their own 20, another great job by their defense.
Yeah, because we saw Burns once again start with great starting field position. Another good job there by the Forest View defense to really come in, stand it up. If you're Coach Mellon, you got to be really excited about what you're doing up front defensively.
So 3 minutes, 21 seconds left to go on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We've only had one numbers, tax, and bookkeeping touchdown, and that was Thompson on that swing pass. Other than that, Burns has had a chance to score, killed themselves with penalties. Forest View had a chance to score a touchdown, killed themselves with a bad snap, and that's why we're only at 8-0. So Burns, looks like they've got 4 down linemen. That's what they've gone with. Parker's in the shotgun, and he's going to give it to Reed, and Reed's got a little running room off the right side. like Big 71 was after him. And that's Lance Beatty and a few others on the tackle. As they're going to give him 3. I mean, even when it looks like Reed's going to get nothing, he still gets about 3 yards.
Yeah, you got to love a guy that can fall down for 3.
I'll tell you what, 2:59 left to go. I think if Forest View is able to get a couple of first down, then they'll pick up the pace a little bit. So it's 2nd down 7 as Parker's in the shotgun again. Couple wide receivers out there to the left. And claps the hands, has it, bad. Whoa, no. I thought it was a bad snap. They handed it to Reed, who stopped for about a 2-yard loss. Was that snap a little low, Robbie? It's hard to see.
I thought it looked like a pretty bad snap.
So snap a little low, and they lose 2. Reed loses 2. So it's 3rd down and 9, and these little mistakes killing both teams, Robbie. Penalties.
First game.
Yeah, look, a couple of first game. But, you know, if you're for both these teams, you got to be pleased with your defense, not pleased with the penalties, not pleased with the turnover.
Yeah.
Burns, not pleased with some missed blocking assignments. Some things they're going to have to make some halftime adjustments, which is coming up in about 2 minutes. And a stadium halftime show is brought to you by Carter Chevrolet and a timeout. So we'll take this timeout with them. You're listening to Burns Football. It's 8-0 Burns on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. The
The 20, gain of nearly 20 on the carry, down to the 16 of Cherryville. So the Vikings now power their way into the red zone. And
that's Caruso's 15th carry for 86 yards.
Nice. Quarterback keeper here for Stanford. He is brought down by Caden Beaver. Picked up just a couple on the carry. Call it 3 down to the 13. So it'll be 2nd and 7 now for Avery County.
3 minutes, 36 seconds left in the second quarter.
Avery County trying to retake the lead with a touchdown here before halftime. 2nd and 7. Fumbled snap, but handed to Geruso up the middle. He's inside the 10, down to the 9.
Tackle there by Cooper Sloan.
Looks like it'll bring up about a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 at the Cherryville 8-yard line. Stanford up the middle to Geruso again. He's got the first. He's inside the 5, down to the 2. But there's a flag now on the play. Came in on the tackle. Geruso calling for a face mask. We'll see if he gets it. Would only tack on about a yard to the end of the play anyway.
Face mask penalty is what it's called.
Yep.
Sure is.
Half the distance to the goal will put the ball right on the 1-yard line here for Avery County. 1st and goal. I'd be shocked if they don't just go to Geruso right up the middle again.
I think so, yeah. You're right.
So Avery County looking to regain the lead with the touchdown here. Inside 3 minutes to play in the first half. Stanford in the pistol. False start, Avery County, I believe.
I believe it's going to be on the left tackle, and it will be 5 yards.
Yep, so that's big right there. Takes them off the goal line, backs them up to the 6. So if we're seeing this game get a little sloppier
it
here.
Is. It
Penalties
sure is.
Picking up in the second quarter. So 1st and goal, Vikings at the Cherryville 6.
Ironman get the ball in the second quarter,
yes,
right?
Ironman get the ball to start the second half.
Second half, that is, yeah.
Handoff to Geruso up the middle. He's in for a touchdown. 6-yard touchdown run. Chad Geruso gives Avery County the lead. That's a John Brown All-State of Cherryville touchdown run there for Geruso, his 2nd of the night. And Avery County now on top 20-18 pending the extra point here. And Geruso scored the touchdown, and now he'll attempt to kick the extra point. So he does it all for this
he sure does.
Avery County team.
Yeah, and what year is he?
He's a junior, I believe. Kick is up. It's blocked. Terryville blocks the extra point, so it'll stay right there. Avery County leads it 20-18 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 2:31 left here in the first half. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Being an official is not an easy job.
And you wonder, Tom, are there two different penalties here? Because
I just don't understand why you stop the play.
Yeah, they started blowing the play dead.
Blowing the play dead, and Thompson wasn't down yet. So it may be a question of, so where do you spot the ball?
Right.
If the penalty was before the whistle blew and it's back here, it really doesn't matter. It's kind of academic. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So if there's an illegal block in the back of the 30-yard line, you blew the play dead, doesn't really matter because they're going to take the penalty. So they're picking up the.
So one flag's picked up.
The
official picks up the other flag.
Two flags are picked up. So he's cleaning up the place, and now he drops the flag back down after he picked it up. And now we have another
conversation.
So we're still trying to sort this thing out. And, Calvin, I should have took a commercial break. I'm sorry.
Stay with us a minute.
Yeah, but I just didn't expect it to take this long, so I do apologize to our sponsors.
About a minute and 30 seconds. Stay with us for the Stadium Halftime Show, brought to you by Carter Chevrolet of Shelby, so we appreciate them with us. And, as always, this is a West End Sales title sponsor of high school football here, the game of the week on WHS Burns at Forest View. And, Tom, you'll see these Burns Bulldogs again next week as they'll be taking on the Crest Chargers.
So that should be a good one.
Another good Cleveland County matchup.
And do we have this straightened out? I think we have multiple flags as the referee threw the flag.
We got one official way back. Did he have a flag way back there?
Well, maybe he's going for a jog. Maybe he doesn't have his 6,000 steps in on his Fitbit. Because he ran all the way to the other end of the stadium, and here he comes back. Maybe he dropped something.
Here they're marking off.
They're coming back. Now the ball is at the 42-yard line, and in my notes, I'm just going to write a penalty against Burns because I have no idea. It's got to be an illegal block.
Yeah, some kind of blocking penalty, I would think.
So the penalty's on Burns. They're going to take it with 1:24 left. So
they said down here below us, blindside block was.
Yeah, okay, blindside block. But I don't know, is that a dead ball? It might be in high school. If anybody knows the rule on that, can text me. I'd appreciate it. 3 wide receivers to the right. It might be a dead ball, a blindside block. Which blindside blocks were called football when I played back in the 90s. I'm not too sure about that rule change. I mean, if you go after the guy's head, I could see. But if you hit him in the chest, I don't see a problem with it.
I've seen a lot of guys taste it.
So Mooney's got it, rolling to his right, got a man, and it's caught. And make him move. Fumble! And who's got it? Ball still on the ground. And Forest View recovers. As number 12 for Burns on the reception, that's L.J. Allen, but hit hard and fumbled, and the Forest View Jaguars come up with it. So now each team with a turnover, Rob.
Yeah, L.J. Tom turned around to run with the football before he had secured it, and when he turned around, the defender for Forest View was standing there waiting and just knocked the football right out of his hands.
So not a good sequence for Burns. They have the long punt return wiped out by a penalty. Then they fumble on their first offensive play. So Forest View is going to take it with 1 minute and 12 seconds left to go before halftime, down 8-0. But when you've got Reed on the field, you've got a chance to score, Robbie.
Yeah, dangerous man.
And I think we've got a timeout. Is that what we have? So we will take it with him. We'll be back in 1 minute, 8-0 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. You're listening to the WHS Game of the Week on West End Sales.
Colwood gets ready to take the snap. And now got another penalty. I believe this might be a false start or a delay of game. So those 5 yards be coming right back. So West Lincoln gives them 5. I think they're going to pick up the flag. They're going to say North Lincoln called timeout just before the clock expired. So with that timeout, I guess we'll take one as well. We'll be right back. North Lincoln has the ball at 46-yard line. We'll be right back after this.
Miller in the shotgun here for the Ironmen. Sisk in motion.
Continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest.
It's on the completion from Miller to Hahn. That's the second time we've seen them hook up for big yardage. And now the Ironmen have the ball at midfield. And a minute 24 still to work with. So Miller's thrown a nice deep ball tonight. And Landon Hahn, his speed has gotten behind the defense a couple times.
Well, he had to come back and get that one, though, didn't he?
Miller rolls to his left, now back to his right. Throws back across his body, and it's
almost
off the hand of Sisk, but that could have been.
That could. Yep. I believe his intended receiver was.
There's a few guys over there.
Yeah, that was. I believe intended. I saw Cooper Sloan back there.
He was right there too. Anytime you see a quarterback rolling right and then throw back across his body to the
Not
left.
Not really good news, is it?
Everybody holds their breath for just a second. But it falls incomplete, so 2nd and 10 coming up for Cherryville at midfield.
1:08 left in the first half. 20-18 in favor of Avery County Vikings.
So Miller lines up in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 out right, 2 running backs to either side of him. Play action. He rolls to his left. The pass is batted down at the line. That's number 8 for Avery County, Landon Hughes. And that brings up 3rd and 10 now for the Ironmen. Ball at the 50, a minute left to play here in this first half.
We don't want to give the ball back if we can help it to the Vikings.
Yeah, got to be smart here. No turnovers. A punt isn't the worst thing in the world here.
No, it's not.
Pin them deep.
Has the Ironmen punted any at all?
No,
I don't have them with a punt.
Nope.
Well, I don't have the Vikings with a punt.
Yeah, they came out to punt, but then that safety got called.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 10, Miller in the shotgun. Takes the snap, rolls right, looking downfield, under pressure, and he gets rid of it. And it's incomplete along the sideline.
His intended receiver, I believe, was Landon Hahn.
Yeah, looking for Hahn on the far sideline, but Avery County defender steps in front, knocks it away. So 4th and long now at midfield. Got to think Cherryville will punt this one away.
I would think so.
Yeah, it looks like number 17, Tobias Miller, going back for the Hillbillies Barbecue of Gastonia Pigskin Barbecue punt.
Back to receive will be, I believe it's Logan Gilliam for Avery County.
He's standing back around his own 15-yard line waiting for this punt. It's off from Miller. Pretty good kick. Bounces inside the 20, inside the 10, inside the 5.
Wow, what a good roll. And
Avery County player actually
he picked it up.
That was dangerous.
Yeah.
He picked it up, got a few yards, I guess, got him to the 6.
Wow. I mean, I don't know about that.
Yeah, he's lucky he fielded it cleanly.
All right, well, 46 seconds left. And
Vikings will start at their own 7-yard line.
Your memory, the Vikings, I've got them with 1 timeout. Did I miss one? I think they've got 2 left, I think.
I know they just called that timeout to try to get the ball back with 1:30 left.
Okay.
That's the only one I can remember,
Okay.
but I'm not positive.
Well, they're deep in their.
Yeah, they got some work to do if they want to put some more points on the board here.
We know they're capable of doing it because we've seen what Stanford and Gilliam can do. They're the 1-2 punch.
Stanford, the quarterback, lines up in the pistol. Snap through his
over his head.
Out of the back of the end zone. That's another touchback for Cherryville.
Tie game.
And that ties the ball game at 20.
Wow.
That's the second safety of the night for Cherryville. The first one, a holding in the end zone. This one, the snap goes through the quarterback's hands. And we're all tied up 20-20 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. And Cherryville get the ball here, 41 seconds to work with.
Wow.
Do the Ironmen have a timeout left, Danny? I know I think they've taken. They got one left.
I've got them. I forgot to put one down. I'm pretty sure they got one left.
One left. That's what I was thinking too.
But you got a tie game.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
been some turnovers. You really need to be careful right here.
Yeah, we talked about it. Cherryville gets the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything crazy right here.
If
So
you do throw it, I'd take a deep shot. So if it's
maybe
off, it's basically a punt.
Yeah.
Either that or just run it. Looks like
if they get the football and can gain some positive yards, and call a timeout and one pass into the end zone,
they should get some pretty good field position on this safety punt here. Hahn will field it at the 25. He's got a little room to work with. Out across the 40, brought down at about the 43. That's where Cherryville will get started.
And with 33 seconds left.
This took about 8 seconds on the return there. Ball placed at the 44. So Cherryville.
I mentioned it again, pretty evenly matched squads. Both of them, pretty evenly matched.
And we're deadlocked here, 20-20.
Wow.
Approaching halftime quickly.
I mean, I'd rather it be 20-0 Cherryville, but this is the first game of the year. You know, I'm pleased that it's 2020.
No, they look pretty good. I mean, definitely some stuff to clean up.
Oh, yeah,
Know,
absolutely.
turnovers for sure. But considering the injuries and the quick start Avery County got off to. So 1st and 10, Cherryville at its own 44.
What are we going to see here, Matt?
I think they start with a run here. We'll see.
Right.
Maybe try to get some yardage. And they do hand it to Sloan.
Got some blocking over there.
Yep, he's riding his blockers. He's got some room out across the 50. That's a first down into Avery County territory at the 42. That's a Medical Center Pharmacy of Cherryville first down.
Was that Cooper?
Yeah, the Cooper Sloan on the carry. What did he pick up, about 13 on the carry?
About 13 yards.
So timeout. We'll step aside for just a second. Be right back.
The Rye Guy wants you to be healthy, and Rye Heated and Air in Lincoln can help you with a cleaner and healthier air solution. Now with the purchase of a new unit. East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby. Cleveland Community College is here to help you create the future you want. Want a bachelor's degree but not ready for the university? We can help. Want a great job but have no skills? We can help with that too. We can also help you pay for college. Financial aid and scholarships are available to those who qualify. So why wait? Visit us online at clevelandcc.edu or email admissions@clevelandcc.edu to apply today. It's hard to stop a train, especially when it's a train heating or cooling system from CSI Mechanical in Shelby. CSI Mechanical in Shelby is Cleveland County's and this area's train dealer for sales and service, whether it be residential or commercial.
Yeah, they're going to give him 1 second. So.
3rd and 9, 8. Looks like 3rd and 9. Timeout.
So,
let's take a little quick break.
We'll take a timeout with them. Yep.
The Cleveland County Fair.
Grocery items, save on charcoal, dog food, tissue paper, paper towels, toilet paper, things like that, and much, much more. K-Cup Coffee.
Burns still leading Forest View 8-0.
Couple of Cherryville Ironman foes this year.
Conference rivals.
Yep.
So Miller in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 2 running backs with him in the backfield. He rolls to his right. He's looking downfield. He's taking a shot, and it's overthrown. looking for Owens down the far sideline. So 3rd and 10 now, Cherryville. 12 seconds left here in this first half. Ball on the Avery County 43-yard line. So what do you think, Danny? Another shot deep?
One more,
or maybe try to get into field goal range? I don't know what the kicking game looks like for Cherryville.
Well, we don't want to see no interception and a run back for a touchdown, you know. Something on the sidelines, maybe getting somebody going toward the sidelines.
Out of bounds. Maybe get a little closer.
It's going to be up to that offensive line to give him a 1, 2, 3 seconds to get it off.
Yep. 3rd and 10 here, Cherryville. Avery County bringing a little.
He's got plenty of time.
Oh, he pump fakes, and he eludes the sack. He's looking again, going deep and just over the head of Landon Hahn.
And the time runs out.
Yeah, that took up all 12 seconds.
I believe we got an injured player right here.
Yeah, Hahn back down on the field for Terryville. We saw him go down earlier in this quarter for just a second.
Yeah, we got flag on play.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I think we do, or do we not?
No.
We got another injured player over here.
Yeah, we got an Avery County player down in the backfield. He was chasing Miller around back there. And Hahn is being stretched out by the trainers on the field. Maybe just a cramp. But regardless, that is halftime. We're deadlocked at 20. Cherryville and Avery County. What a way to start the season.
It's been a good one.
We're going to step aside for just a couple minutes. We'll be back, hopefully, to update you on this Landon Hahn injury. And then we will get started with the Home Folks Cafe of Cherryville Stadium halftime show. So stay tuned for that, everybody. We'll be right back.
Celebrating lives and healing grieving hearts. That's 734-9900.
Those major penalties, but you know what?
HMindustries.com.
Like penalties, they were able to get off the field. And then on that last drive, they're able to force a fumble and get off the field. So both defenses, keeping each team in the ball game. Forest View did have 3-3.
Counterman that knows automobiles and trucks.
To match and 1 to 2 day turnaround. 29 gauge material in stock with 22 colors to choose from. It's the largest selection of colors in North Carolina. Plus, they will custom cut to your length. Triad corrugated metal roofing. 108 Industrial Park in Lincoln. Call 980-429-2278. At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that matter to their employees, customers, and neighbors. Over the years, United Bank has grown in size, but their community focus has not changed. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. United Bank, member FDIC.
Buying a home is a big investment. Why not let our family help yours? Vicky Sperling Realty is family owned and operated. We have proudly served the Cherryville community and surrounding areas for over 20 years. Maintaining a small town atmosphere and ensuring customer satisfaction is at the heart of our business. We will work hard to help you and your family find the perfect place to call home. Come see us at 211 East Main Street in downtown Cherryville.
Since 1934, that's right, 1934, Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today, the tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, represented over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wiley. Find out more at WatsonInsurance.com.
At Coyote.
I'm so complicated. Thankfully,
WHS game of the week possible, so we'll be back in just a few minutes.
In the second half of this game for Chase. Yeah, I'm sure that you will. Up 35-7 right here at halftime, being the first game of the season. He wants to get as many players involved in the game as possible. Get some of his starters some rest heading into next week, and see what he has in his second and third team units as well. So I'm expecting to see that a lot, and especially as we go into the fourth quarter, some of the reserves for Chase will get some playing time tonight. So and as you mentioned, Chase they look good tonight. I know they got to clean up some penalties and some things like that. But other than that, they're looking pretty good as far as defense. So looking real good offensively. I know it's the first game of the year, so I guess the boys are fired up tonight. But if they can stop some of the 15-yarders, this lead becomes.
All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the broadcast. You're watching the Redzone channel here on KTCBroadcasting.com. One thing's, let me stop that. I know you guys couldn't hear them in the background, but I've got some radio in here. Going across the board, it's about halftime for everybody. We're going to do some highlights and stuff at halftime. We don't have too many games with COVID and stuff going on right now. We don't end up with like 4 games that we have highlights for, but we do have highlights. The Kings Mountain Shelby highlights will probably come after the game because of the internet service down in Kings Mountain. But we've got scores and some highlights and stuff to talk about and do here in a little bit. Folks, how do you get scores to us, and how do you let us know what's going on? The best way is to tweet it. We're actively on Twitter on Friday nights. Here's some of our pages at KTC Broadcasting, at What's Up Shopper, hashtag KTC Broadcasting, and then a bunch of I've got a bunch of other ones I'm following here trying to get the scores going across. But follow us online on KTC Broadcasting on Twitter for score updates. We've got some highlights at Cherryville and Avery County, highlights in North Lincoln and West Lincoln, highlights Burns and Forest View, and then later maybe some Shelby at Kings Mountain. But like I said, not a lot tonight. A lot of games canceled around the area. But thank you for tuning in here on YouTube. I'm going to pull up a couple of highlights that we had earlier in the night. So let's do this right now, actually, and we'll go over some of the scores. This was a touchdown, Avery County. Extra point was blocked. Cherryville up now 20-18. So we're going to go in reverse order to make it easier for me. I'll scroll down. Here's the last touchdown. How about that? Handoff up the middle for you, and then boom, touchdown as he stumbles in there for the score for Avery County. This score, you can see there on my mouse right there. He runs over the defender for Cherryville and makes it 20-18. Now, Cherryville just a few moments ago, I don't know if we got the score or not. But maybe we did, maybe we didn't. But there was a snap through the back of the end zone. It made it 20-20 on the scoreboard to tie it up. Cherryville's second safety of the game. Let me scroll back towards the beginning of the night. This is the Ironman coming in to enter up at Avery County tonight. So the Ironman entering up at Avery. Ironman in the all whites tonight with the blue helmets. Like I said, 20-20 up there. Here's the first score by Avery County on the Ironman. Handoff up the middle. And pretty much the same play from earlier. And again, safety can't make the tackle at the goal line. We'll see it one more time. So handoff up the middle. Rumbling, stumbling, and into the end zone there for Avery County. Touchdown early, made it 7-0 Avery. Then this touchdown, now you can barely see but not see. I'm going to try to make it big and move the screen around. Let's see if I can enhance for you folks at home. So let's try this. This is as good as I can get. This is Shelby going up 7-0, and then the internet service center at Kings Mountain again can't get things out. So touchdown there for Shelby. Looks like a quarterback keeper, maybe some wildcat action there for the Golden Lions. I have to zoom back out there to fix that back where we were. Had to get way in there on that one to get you folks that score. All right, so now we've got that made it Shelby 7-7 is what tied the game. This is how Cherryville got their first safety. It was a holding call.
in the end zone. If you're watching here in the end zone, boom, right there. Guy close to the quarterback is holding an Ironman defender there, and that's what the safety was called. So Cherryville cuts it 7-2. Then Cherryville scored here and on this run, long run, fast run, and then got the 2-point conversion to go up. Stop and go. Great go. Got him. Good pass. Touchdown. Ironman. Nice little play. Watch the wide receiver here with a little stop and go action. Gets him to corner to totally eat on the play. Safety doesn't make it over in time. Touchdown. Ironman. For sweet play for the Ironman. How about an Azari Brown fumble recovery, making his name known early on. This ball snapped over the quarterback's head, and out come the Bulldogs, and Azari Brown ends up on it for the defensive play and fumble recovery that we got so far. It's a great play by Azari Brown. This is a big run. It wasn't a score over in West Lincoln. Here's the Rebels. Boom, 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 boom. Stumbling. Almost into the end zone. Down to the 2-yard line. This is a Ben Mooney 31-yard touchdown pass to Ryan Thompson for the Bulldogs. So this is Bulldogs score to go up 8-0. Little hook. He breaks 2 tackles. Breaks the third, and he's gone for the touchdown. So big play for the Bullies as they go up 8-0 early against the Forest View Jaguars. Now they're at Stuart Cramer, folks, wondering what you're looking at. They're at Stuart Cramer High School. This is a quarterback run. He fumbles into the end zone for the Ironmen, but the Ironmen do recover for the touchdown. So handoff bounces to the outside, up the middle, 15. Across the 10, nice little shake into the end zone. Fumble, no! And the Ironman, a nice hustling Ironman, falls on it for the score and the touchdown. So it says just O-line falls on it. Didn't get a name. I'm sure Coach Pruitt will have a name for us at some point. Halftime complete up in Lincoln. North Lincoln, West Lincoln, 7-7. Halftime, 8-0 Burns over Forest View. So not much scoring going on in those two games for us to even have to show you. So we're going to get back to some action. You guys can listen along. I'll try to keep up and with the broadcast for you so we can switch over so you guys won't have any commercials here. You're listening and watching to the Redzone Radio Show on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Polk County, they're up 14-0 on Newton Conover. I know we watched that Polk County game last year. They had a lot of young stars on that team. Once again, they're up 14-0 tonight, week 1 of the season. So a lot of good scores. We appreciate the individuals able to send those to us tonight so we could give those to all of our listeners back at home. Both the teams are back out on the field right now. Looks like they're doing some warm-ups right now. Looks like they've got about 3 minutes to put back on the clock, so we'll keep it right here in Hendersonville. And we'll talk about what happened in the game so far. It's been a lot of scoring tonight by Chase, especially in that second half. McCombs did most of his damage on the ground and on the kick return by him as well. As we mentioned earlier, there's been a lot of penalties tonight in this game, a lot of 15-yard personal fouls, a lot of late hits, a lot of verbal talking between both teams here tonight. So I'm sure both teams have talked about that in the locker room. Looks like Mr. Whitaker, the football coach for West Henderson, is on the field talking to his team right now, and it looks like they're going ahead and doing some stretching there. And it looks like East is taking the far side of the field. Chase High is taking the far side of the field, and they're getting ready for the great second half of kickoff, and we will be right here. We can go to a station break if he wants to right now. We can keep it right here in Hendersonville, whatever we decide. We'll keep it right here right now for you. So we're just watching the teams warm up right here. Great crowd here in Henderson.
So it may be an issue of what do you have put in, what do you have installed, what's ready to go, what do you feel most confident with. And this time Norris is going to get it, and he's swallowed.
Wow. There you go, Tom. Maybe that's the reason you don't run the football.
And that is number 50 on the stop for Forest View, and that is Kenneth. Say that for me, please.
Let's see, Kenneth Odugba.
Odugba, because I don't want to mess that up. Odugba, who's been in the backfield, and that's a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, second time we've called his name. Yeah. Getting good penetration up front.
So Forest View's got quite a few tackles for loss tonight, as that defensive line has been doing the job. And 3rd down and 11, passing situation for Burns as Mooney has a couple of wide receivers to the left going. Looks like they're going max protect here, leaving some guys in to protect. They do. They throw it out, overshot him. He's looking for Trey Young, but overshot him, and that's a quick 3 and out for Burns. So the Forest View defense does its job and forces a quick punt for Burns, and that's a good start for them, Robbie.
Yeah, great start there for the Jaguar defense. Now, I tell you, Tom, sitting there looking at that Jaguar defense up front, there is no lack of size in that front 4 defensively for Forest View.
And I tell you what, they're getting the job done right now. And I believe that's going to be their strength all year.
Yeah, not really having to bring anybody from the linebacker or safety spot. They're getting all that work done just with those down linemen.
So Mooney into punt. Ball back, and Mooney takes his time. And he's going to let those guys get way downfield. Smart, and booms a punt. Over his head. It's going to roll all the way down to the 5-yard line. That is a 60-yard punt from Ben Mooney.
And
wow.
That's one thing that Forest View needs to realize. If they're not going to bring any pressure at all, you're going to give Mooney plenty of time to wait on your coverage to get downfield.
So that is a great special teams play by Ben Mooney as Forest View takes it on their own 5 or maybe on the 7. If it's on the 7, I can't tell where it's at on the far side of the field.
Yeah, around the 6 or 7 it looks like.
Okay, so I'm going to just call it their own 6. That's a 59, 60-yard punt by Mooney. He just, boom, that was a missile. Parker's in the shotgun, and he's going to give it to Reed, and Reed bounces off a tackler, but stacked up. Good job. Vincent and others there. Look like 32, maybe Hunter Davis in on the tackle. It's really hard for me to see down here.
I tell you, the interior of both these defenses, they're going to be difficult to run on all season.
Big 75, Kavion Hopper, looked like he was involved as well, so I believe no gain on that one. 2nd down and 10. As I tell you what, both defenses have dug in. 9:54 left to go. 3rd quarter. 8-0 Burns on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard if you're just joining us. And Forest View has it, but they're backed up deep after that great punt by Ben Moody around 60 yards. And in the shotgun again is Parker. He's got 3 wide receivers. Claps the hands, has the snap, and fakes to Reed. And he's going to keep him himself. And he's got a little running room before he's pushed out of bounds. I think that's the first time I've seen Parker keep the ball.
I believe so.
Good yardage, Robbie. So that's around a 5. What do they give him? Let's see. It's hard for us to tell. And we're going to call a timeout.
Looks like maybe another cramp.
Okay, so we're going to take it with him. We'll be back.
Attention contractors. H&M Industries in Shelby sells wholesale. You get wholesale pricing, like vinyl windows as low as $149 with a lifetime warranty on frames and sash, plus low E argon, extra strength glass as low as $149, plus metal roofing, just 82 cents a square foot with a 40-year warranty. And get vinyl siding at wholesale prices too. That's H&M Industries, 3931 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Call 704-734-9900 or visit the website at hmindustries.com.
Is that Reed that was with the cramp? Can't tell.
Yeah, I can't tell. The group.
It might be. Or is that 9? That might be number 9. Holland.
But young people, remember, hydrate. Sodas don't count, and you can't do it on the Thursday before.
No, and I want to say, can you still say, is that 3? Maybe it's number 3. Brian Moore. It's Brian Moore, number 3. But he's okay. If you're listening at home and you know Brian, he's okay. He's just cramping up a little bit. Big 3rd down here for Forest View.
Yeah, Parker with a good 5-yard run, keeping the football.
Yeah, that's another little wrinkle they're going to put in there, I think, as Parker. And that's going to be a pre-snap penalty against the Jaguars. Back them up 5. False start. And these little knick-knack things have been killing both teams, Robbie.
Yeah, I mean, you picked up 5. You're just going to basically just give it back. I mean, got to stay away from that.
So Burns needs to get off the field. Forest View needs a first down.
And similar, Tom, we're seeing here at the start of the second half, we saw at the end of the first, both teams really forcing the issue defensively, but not seeing an offense right now that can really take advantage of it.
And they're going to place the ball back at the 5. Yep. So they're going to put a run. They're right back where they started,
back
3rd
at the
and
line.
10. And as I said, they've not been able really to work the scoreboard, but that's okay. We're doing the best we can with down and distance. 3rd down and 10. Parker's in the shotgun. Triple wide receivers left. Parker's got it. He's got some time. Over the middle, dropped. Incomplete. As it looked like Hunter Davis and some others were defending. And it looked like it was, it looked like Aguilar. Again, that was the intended, number 1. No, check that. Evan Reed. The intended receiver, but a 3 and out. So the teams trade 3 and outs, Robbie.
So, again, we're looking at battle of field position. It's going to be a matter of which team can take advantage first. Burns should have great starting field position here after this punt.
Thompson back, and it's Reed who will hit it. And both these punters have done an outstanding job. No, it's Reed coming onto the field. It's not Reed punting. Still trying to get that number of the punter. We'll see if we can get it in just a second. Thompson back at his own 50, set to receive. And left-footed punt. Hits at the 45, at the 50, and Thompson lets it go. And I tell you what, the teams trade big punts, as that's going to be about a 56-yard punt. So they trade. When have you seen 2 high school kids trade 50-something-yard punts? So just outstanding special teams on both teams, Robbie.
So good job by both these punters. And, again, one of these teams has got to take advantage, but you cannot say enough about both these defenses, especially the defensive lines and interior of both these squads, doing a great job of penetration up front and really slowing down the ground game of what could be 2 really good running football teams.
Going to give him 56 yards. So Mooney's 59 is countered 56. I mean, that's just outstanding special teams. As Norris has got it, still dancing, but leans forward, and that's about as exciting as a 2-yard run gets, Robbie.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, he's so dangerous when he ducks down behind those offensive linemen, and a good job there to hold him to just those 2 yards.
And you talked about the size of this Forest View defensive line. It's just Burns hasn't been able to really get that effective push to get that running game going. We'll see if they can get it here, as it's 2nd down and 8 for Burns. If you're just joining us, about 8:30 left to go. 3rd quarter, Burns up 8-0 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Ball popped up. Norris got it.
Ooh.
But because he juggled the handoff, he's going to lose 3, and that's going to bring up, they get 2, they give 2 back. 3rd down, 10.
Yeah, so back to the original line of scrimmage we go.
I tell you what, if you like big plays, this is not your game. If you like defense, you're loving it.
That's exactly right.
So it's, just good defense and some lack of execution, some things that need to get worked on in practice for both teams. But I tell you what, they've got to be happy with their defense and their special teams, both teams. So Mooney faces 3rd down and 10, 7 on the play clock, so he's going to have to hurry. 5 on the play clock. I think he's got the play now. Man comes in motion, and he'll get it on the toss sweep. But Jaguars had it pretty well defensed, as I think that's number 30, the ball carrier.
Number 10.
Number 10, check that. That's Chase Bridges, who got about 4, but 2 possessions for Burns, 2 3 and outs, Robbie.
And again, we go back to the punting game's back involved. And this time I'm telling you, if I'm Forest View, I saw what happened on that last punt.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to get some kind of pressure this time.
Oh, yeah. You got to come after him. So we've really had a stalemate for about 5 minutes here. Neither team able to get anything going. Burns 2 3 and outs. Forest View 1 3 and out. So good defense and special teams. Not a whole lot of offense. Snap is back. Mooney's got it. Takes his time again. Boots it. Good boot again. And it's caught and fumbled, but he's going to be in the halo. They're going to call Burns for being in the halo. I believe that was Bridges getting a little too eager. And that's going to help out Forest View. I think that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And I know if you violate the halo in pro, it's 5. I'm not sure what it is in high school. Let's see.
And, Tom, it's kind of like that high fastball in baseball. You see it. It's right in front of you. You're thinking, I got a chance to get the ball, and
Yep. And that could have been a huge, huge mistake for Forest View, but instead it's going to be a penalty against Burns. And as I said, I'm not sure if that's the 5 or 15-yard variety in high school. And let's see. They're at the 10. And both teams have hurt themselves with penalties. 1, 2, it's a 15-yard penalty. That's a big penalty. 15 yards in high school. So in pros, it's only 5.
So
I guess that's in there for safety. So 6:48 left to go as Forest View has it their second possession, but they got bailed out as that was another good punt by Mooney.
Yeah, Mooney again. Great job punting the football, man. That becomes a great thing too when you got a quarterback that can punt like that. Yeah. You can do a lot of strange things like the season.
Yep, 26-yard line the ball. Parker's got it, dances around, fires off the hands of the receiver, incomplete. I want to say that was number. No, let me see. I couldn't get the number. Robbie, you got the number on the intended receiver? Couldn't see. Pass had a little bit too much hot sauce on it, Robbie. Couldn't hold it. It was on his hands.
Was it Aguilar again?
Might have been Aguilar. But it's just tough to see. I tell you what, right there at dusk when the sun went behind the trees, but before it was dark you could see well. Now that the lights are on, it's got a bit of a glare. It's a little hard to see the numbers.
Yeah, the black numbers do a good job of fading into the teal jersey.
They do. So 2nd down, 10. Parker again in the shotgun, and a pre-snap penalty again against the Jaguars. Wow. False start. Both teams cannot get out of their own way, Robbie.
Yeah, that's not. If you're either one of these head coaches, not what you wanted to see coming out of the locker room going into the second half.
You know, first week of the season, though, you expect this kind of stuff, and both these coaching staffs are going to be breaking down a lot of film and having some conversations with some of these players.
Yeah, the good thing, Tom, for all these penalties and things that are happening, it's all fixable things.
Right. Pre-snap penalties, bad snaps, missed blocks, things that can get straightened out. 6:42 left to go on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 2nd down and 15 for the Jaguars from their own 21. Sparker claps the hands. He has it, and guess who? Reed. And he's through a crease on the right side. He's free, and he's going to have about 22 yards and a CSI Mechanical first down. Better watch himself spiking the football. No penalty call.
Got a flag, flag back here in the Forest View backfield.
So they're going to bring that back as a tremendous run by Reed is negated by another Forest View penalty, Robbie.
And it looked like Austin Parker knew it. He was over squatting down at the side of the field there.
And now what are they calling?
Yeah, the official said, hey, y'all come here.
The official looks like an aircraft control officer telling the Jaguars to come back. The Jaguars thought they had the ball at the 40.
Holding.
Holding.
Such a big penalty.
And I tell you what, all he needed was that little lighted stick there.
Yes.
Basically, hey, guys, it's all the way back to the 10-yard line, Robbie.
Oh, what a big penalty there for Forest View.
So it's 2nd down and an Uber ride. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I can do the math in my head, Robbie. The ball's at the 9. They've got to go to the 37, so it's 2nd down and 28.
Yeah, in honor of longtime Crest announcer Larry McIntyre, 2nd in a taxi ride.
That's right, but we don't use taxis anymore.
That's right.
Triple wide receivers left. As Parker is going to give it to guess who? Reed, where they see something on that right side as he's got big yardage again. Give him about 15, sets up about 3rd down and 12. As something's going on the right side of the offensive line, Robbie.
They found something there they like. We've seen them attack it twice. That's gone for big yardage. One came back because of the hole, but that one's going to stand.
So Burns still a chance to force the 3 and out. And favorable down and distance for that. But I'm telling you what, you're never out of a 3rd down when you've got Reed on the field. And I thought this kid's got to be getting tired, but seems to be staying strong.
He'll be one of those that gets stronger as the game goes along.
I tell you. So it's 5:31 left to go 3rd quarter. 3rd down, 12. And Parker's got it. He's got time. Drifting to his left. Now running out of time. Being chased. Got a man. Sliding catch made by guess who? Reed. Wow. And he's got 14 more yards and a CSI Mechanical first down.
Tom, the amazing thing about that play, he actually went to the right side, cut it back up the field and ended up making the catch coming left all the way back across on the Forest View side of the field.
I'll tell you what, this Ethan Reed, say his first name. Kamari Reed kid is really something special tonight. 4 wide receivers now for Forest View as Burns has got to figure out a way to stop Reed. As he's not going to get it this time, it's 9, and after him is Vincent, who pulls him down. Nice play by Nick Vincent behind the line of scrimmage. Let's check the penalty marker.
Looks like it's in the area of holding again. Let's see.
So you're going to back him up 10 or take the 3-yard loss and take the down? Depends on where it is.
Yeah.
So it's holding again, and that's...
Oh, personal foul, chop block.
Chop block. That's a 15-yard penalty. And by my count, that's the 3rd major penalty against the Jaguars, Robbie.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
4:48 left to go if you're just joining us. 8-0. As both teams, as soon as they get momentum, they take it from themselves, Robbie.
This game has turned into 20-20s. That's all we can get right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And like you said, it's been the mistakes that they're hurting themselves with.
Right. They're just hurting themselves. Penalties, fumbles, bad snaps, bad exchanges, missed blocks, a lot of mistakes here. But first game, we expect that. And Parker's going to keep himself on the option now. He's tackled again by Vincent. What a play by Vincent.
Yeah, Vincent, Johnny on the spot there. Kind of a little fake from Parker. Wasn't able to do anything with the football, and Vincent just met him and said, here we go.
And that's going to be a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, for all you COVID folks out there, I would say that's contact with a contact.
Good gosh. So they're all the way back to the 23. They have to go to the 49. So here they are again, 2nd and 20-something. But 2 Reed plays got them out of it last time. Let's see what they do this time as Parker's in the shotgun again. 4 wide receivers and the single back set. As Parker claps the hands, now has the ball. He's got time. He's got all kinds of time. Now running out of time, steps up, complete to Aguilar, who's taken down by, looked like Hunter Davis. And he had some help. Let's see who's getting off the turf there. Can't tell the number. Azari Brown. So Azari Brown, Hunter Davis make the tackle. What'd they give him there?
What do you think, about 4?
Okay, so 4-yard pass. And that's still 3rd and very long. 3rd down and 19. Actually gave him about 7, Robbie. I had 2nd and 27. I might be wrong. Feel like Foghorn Leghorn. I need a slide rule to figure out the yardage here. All right, so it's 8-0. I dated myself with that reference. Triple wide receivers to the right. And back to pass again is Parker. Running out of time. Steps up through it nicely. He's got a lot of room. He's going to throw it back across the field, and Trey Young is there. Breaks it up. So Parker ran for his life. Stepped up, thought the better of taking for a run, threw across the field, and Trey Young broke it up. And I don't see a flag down, but there might be an injury, so we're going to take a brief timeout. We'll be right back. 8-0 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. You're listening to the WHS Game of the Week, brought to you by West End Sales.
The 34, and that's where the Vikings will get started. I'll tell you, Danny, Cherryville took that second half kickoff, marched it 80
How many
yards.
times have you seen where you have a holding penalty in the end zone, a 2-point conversion, another 2-point conversion, then a 2 safety, and now the touchdown and
another 2-point conversion.
And 2 points. A lot of 2s right there.
Cherryville playing by 2s like it's basketball.
And they add
season.
up to 28.
So first down, Avery County, ball on the 34. Will Stanford, the quarterback, takes the shotgun snap. Oh, pass nearly intercepted by Caden Beaver.
Intended pass was to Gilliam. Caden Beaver almost got that
it.
one.
Vikings trying to dump it off in the flat on first down. Beaver, the outside linebacker, stuck his hands up and nearly brought it down. Incomplete pass makes it 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. 2 receivers to either side for Stanford. He bobbles the snap, but fields it. Now he's going deep through his receiver's hands. Landon Hahn.
And Landon Hahn was right on him.
He'd have been there for the tackle. Still probably a catch that should have been made. That brings up 3rd and 10 here.
Was that Gilliam again?
I think so. If he turned. Yeah, I believe that was him.
Okay.
So 3rd and 10.
See, with their uniforms, it's
a little tough.
Tough to pick up.
Stanford takes the shotgun snap, drops back. He's under pressure. He's running with it. He gets out of bounds shy of the 40. Only picks up about 5. And that'll bring up 4th and 4 at the 40.
We may see the.
Yeah, we are going to get the punt team on.
I believe they are. Absolutely.
So Hillbillies barbecue.
This will be the first punt.
For Everett County.
Yeah.
Hillbillies Barbecue of Gastonia pigskin barbecue punt coming up here for the Vikings. So Danny Cherryville takes the opening kickoff, goes 80 yards for a touchdown.
Put 8 points on the board and made a stop.
Yep, a 3 and out at that.
3 and out, yeah. Unless we see something.
Yeah, we could get tricky here.
Could be a tricky play. Who knows?
They got a few up men there. Jeruso, their starting running back, is the punter, so he could take it himself. Hahn fields it at the 25. He's out across the 35, brought down at about the 36.
He's a tough customer.
Hey.
He really is. You better have 2 or 3 tacklers around him to get him down.
He's been one of the stars tonight for this Cherryville Ball Club.
Well, they've all been stars. The offensive line, the defensive line,
yeah, they're playing
the
well,
running backs, the pass receivers. What I'm impressed a little bit with, or maybe a whole lot, is the holes that are opening up on both sides of the line, on the right side and the left side.
Yep. They're playing well up and down the roster. Aside from a couple turnovers, really the only blemishes.
Yeah.
Otherwise. So Chase Miller will start this second possession of the second half.
I believe that's Gage Vernon under center now. Yes, I think he started with Jordan Lawrence, and I think Gage Vernon is the center. We got 6 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third quarter with the Ironmen holding to a 28-20 lead.
Miller takes the snap in the pistol, hands it to Sloan. He's back to the line of scrimmage, not much more.
Tackle by Colin Jones of the Avery County team. No gain on that, I believe, or?
Yeah, right back to the line
right
of
back
scrimmage.
to the line of scrimmage, okay.
So 2nd and 10 upcoming for Cherryville. We are about halfway through this third quarter now. Ironmen on top, 28-20.
All right, you got wide receivers right here to the right side.
Yep, 2 receivers near us. Miller in the shotgun. He hands it off again. And again, not going anywhere. It's Cooper Sloan again on the carry. Maybe gets a yard.
Yeah, I believe they're going to give him a yard. That was Cooper's 12, 13, 14, 15. That's his 17th carry. He likes 4 yards having 100 yards.
He's getting there. It'll be a 3rd and 9 upcoming for Cherryville. Ball on the Ironman 37.
Ironman dressed out 38 players for this trip to Avery County. 11 seniors, 11 juniors, 7 sophomores, and 8 freshmen.
Miller in the shotgun. Hahn to the far side, Sisk to the near side. He's looking toward Hahn, and he's going deep. There's a flag in the backfield. Hahn does catch it and takes it down inside the red zone, but I think we might have a hold in the backfield, and we do.
It is a holding penalty.
Yep, so that one's coming back, and it'll be 3rd and even longer now for Cherryville.
That's about a 40-yard pass completion.
I tell you might want to keep a safety back there, keep an eye on Hahn.
I would think so.
That's the third time he's got behind the defense.
Now he was behind the defense, what, 6 yards, 5 or 6 yards?
Yeah, plenty of room.
So that's going to back the Ironman up. That'll be the first penalty of the game for the Ironman and only the third penalty in the game.
That's definitely the first significant
But that's a big
penalty.
one, though.
Yeah,
That's a big one.
That's the first one that's really hurt him. That backs it way up. Way up.
How many? I thought that was a 10-yard penalty. It turns out to be a 15-yarder, is it not?
Yeah, he must have been back in the backfield when they called it, I guess. So it'll be 3rd and 26 coming up for Cherryville.
That's our piece.
Flip to the last page of the playbook. Try to find something.
Yeah, 4 minutes and 23 seconds left. Still got two receivers to the right side. I don't know. You don't put it up here, I don't think. You don't put it there, here.
Maybe a screen pass?
Maybe.
Ball on the Cherryville 20. Miller takes the shotgun snap, play action pass. He's going deep. It's complete right near the first down marker. We'll see where they spot it. It looks like they'll give him the first down. So
that pass was from Miller to Sloan, and that's another medical center pharmacy first down. And how many yards?
27.
Sir?
27 yards.
27 yards.
Needed 26. They got 27 on 3rd and 26. What a play.
How'd they figure that out?
I mean, the coverage was good. Sloan just went up and took the ball. And so first down Ironman at the Cherryville 47 now. They're back in business. Miller, 2 receivers to his left. He'll hand it to Sloan back to the right. He's across midfield and tripped up.
Oh, he got some great positive yards after almost being tackled at the 50.
It picked up about 8 down to the Avery County 45.
So he's over 100 yards now, is Cooper Sloan.
Yep. Sloan is down on the field. He got upended. So he's down. Training staff coming out to check on. We'll see if he's all right. Hopefully good to go. Like you said, just went over 100 yards. Cherryville leads at 28-20. 3:22 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Cherryville's best.
Bring home the Kubota BX 2380 tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com.
The play, extend the play is what he did. Now he's in plus territory with about 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Big third down for both teams. Forest View trying to get off the field. Burns trying to keep a little offensive momentum going here. As Mooney in the shotgun calls the signals, has it, drops back, sets up the screen. Do they have it? Chase has got it, but he's short of a first down. That is Chase Bridges on the reception. And the flag down. Let's see what we got. And it's in the Forest View secondary. Now it's right around about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I'll check that. And that could be holding. Let's see.
A couple of Forest View guys clapping. Let's see.
See, they're still discussing as Bridges had it.
Burns is like they're backing up.
Yeah, Bridges had it. It was about 2 yards short of the first down. So if you're Forest View, do you want the penalty? Illegal man downfield is the call. And that sometimes happens on a screen pass. And Forest View is going to make them do the down over. So it would have been 4th and about 2. Forest View elects to make it 3rd down and 11. What do you think, Robbie?
Shoo. I would tell you, Tom, I saw something at the Cleveland Cane Jamboree I've never seen before.
What's that?
Illegal man downfield on a running play. Even the officials got to get warmed up.
Yeah, that's not illegal, but okay. That's not illegal, but we'll just go with it. All right, 13 seconds left. Burns does not have to run the play if they don't want to. And if I'm Coach Devine, I'm not going to run the play.
I let the clock run right out.
They're going to see if maybe Forest Field jump offside, 2-1. And that's the end of the third quarter. Score remains 8-0 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Back for fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Burns High School football on the WHS Game of the Week, brought to you by West End Sales.
Tuning in or checking back in with us for whatever reason, it is all Chase here tonight. 47-7, they lead it. We've not even gone to the final quarter yet.
Yeah, we've had so many penalties and we've had so much scoring. It just has prolonged the game a little bit here, and that's why we're still in the third quarter.
So a break for the Falcons, and here comes Emmanuel, and he's going to pick this snap off the ground and run forward, and he turns this into positive play as he picks up yards to get his team to the 41 of Chase.
Yeah, it was a great play. After a broken play like that, he just dropped the football and he picked it up and able to run for a few yards there. A good job by him to be able to get what he got there for the Falcons.
One of the wideouts is number 2, Cameron Banks, all to his own on the far side of the field. 3 receivers to the near side, and the one back who continues to be Lane Johnson. Call, and the pass across the middle, and it is perfectly thrown to Banks, who is going to give them a Weiss transmission first down and take it to about the 30 at Chase.
Yeah, that's a great-looking play there. That was a great throw by Emmanuel there to the receiver, and that was just a great grab and run. So good job there by the Falcons, and good job by the Chase Trojans to be able to stop it before he got the end zone there. So once again, it's the 30-yard line right now. You set it down for West Henderson right here, and see if they can put the ball in the end zone here before the fourth quarter begins.
Just seconds on the scoreboard, under 30 now to go in the third quarter of play. A fake to Johnson on the handoff, quarterback keeper again, and Manuel's found some running room to the outside, and he'll carry the ball to the 22 of Chase.
Yeah, and that'll probably be the last play of the third quarter here. Let's see if they try to get up and run a stat before that, but
cliche drives coaches crazy.
And especially when you're one of those receivers out there, just watch the football.
Just had a timeout. Just had a timeout.
That's right. Absolutely. Coming out of the quarter change. And
So 3rd and 16. Mooney's got time. He's got all day. Lets it go. Man is out there. Bridges goes up for it. Did he hang on? He did not. Broken up by the Jaguars. And I want to say that's number 26 on the pass breakup, Jesse Osborne on the pass breakup. So it'll be 4th down for Burns, and the Jaguar defense holds again.
Ben Mooney's 20th pass attempt in this game.
So, I mean, it's just been tough sledding for both teams when you put yourself behind the sticks. Let's see if Forest View comes after this punt. You know why they might be playing safe? It's because Ben Mooney's in the game punting, you know? And I want to say that's 16, Jack Curtis, a good athlete there as the blocking back. And they put a little heat on him this time. And still a great punt. End over end is going to hit about the 25 and roll. And then come back Forest View's way and be down at the 25. Not as good as some of the other punts, but still effective. Forest View will take it with 11:38 left to go, fourth quarter, on their own 26, Robbie? Is that where they're at?
Yep. Okay. Update you on that Shelby Kings Mountain game. Shelby responds now 30-14. Shelby, it was Dalen Lee to Jakeith Hamilton. The pass went for 5 yards, but Hamilton broke tackles and took it 65 yards for the score.
So it looks like Shelby's going to get a little revenge. You know, Kings Mountain's been getting the better of them lately.
Yeah, Kings Mountain was trying to go for 3 straight against Shelby.
So backed up to the 25-yard line. 1st down and 10. Jaguars. Burns defense needs to come up with yet another stop. They've been pitching a shutout. Parker, and is going to give it to, is that Reed? Let's see who that is. I don't think that's Reed. That's number 9 on the carry. That is Holland. And he is stopped for a 2-yard loss, Robbie.
So trying to give Reed a little bit of a breather here to start this quarter.
I'll tell you what, Reed's going to need a long soak in the hot tub after this game. That kid's giving it his all tonight. So it is 2nd down 12, as there's been plenty of tackle for loss in this ball game, Robbie. 4 wide receivers for Forest View. And Parker's got it, a little swing pass, taking a page out of Burns' playbook, and this is going to be a big play. He's big yardage, dropped the football, was able to get back on it, but it's all the way out to the 49-yard line, Robbie. So that goes from the 23 to the 49. So that is a 26-yarder. And a CSI Mechanical first down.
And who was it Tom made the catch?
I couldn't tell.
It's on the far
all the
side.
way on the far side of the field, so we apologize for that. But they're going to move it back to where he fumbled the ball. No holy roll where you can. So that's going to be a 23-yard pass, Robbie. Still, first down in Forest View, trying to get a little momentum off of that. They've got trips to the right, and we've seen Burns run that play many times tonight. Parker's in the shotgun. He's got it. Now they're going to hand off. I think it's Holland again who's smacked down, and he'll be stopped right around the line of scrimmage. Looked like Kavion Hopper and some others there to knock him down. So both defenses kind of sturdy against the run.
Yeah.
And Forest View second down and 10. But I tell you what, they've had some big plays. If they can avoid the penalty and the turnover, they can threaten to tie this game up. Right now they're on their own 46. Clock running, 9:55. Still 8-0 Burns on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We're in the fourth quarter as Holland and Parker having a little conversation. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. Parker's got it. Curtis after him. Lets it go. Man is open. He's got it. It's Aguilar. He's to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. It's a numbers bookkeeping touchdown for Forest View. 8-6. That's going to go for 54 yards, Robbie.
Yeah, again, we talked about they had opportunities. They finally were able to capitalize. A big play there for Forest View.
So Aguilar with a 54-yard reception as Parker put it right on the money, and now it's 8-6. Forest View going to go for 2 to try to tie this ball game up, Robbie. And I think that Reed will be involved if he's in the game.
And I tell you, we're talking about that one pass time. That may have been Reed, Tom,
Yeah, it may have been
on
Reed.
that far side making that catch.
Hard to tell. But Aguilar and Reed have really been and Parker have been the dynamos on offense for Forest View as they have cut the lead 8-6.
Yeah, like I said, I'd read a little bit about this Aguilar kid. They were excited about him coming up from last year, only a junior, and you see why this kid's got a chance to be really special for Forest View.
So the 2-point conversion attempt as Forest View's got double wide left and right. They call a timeout, so we'll take it with them. 8-6 Burns on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We'll be right back.
The buffet is open at Jam & Jay's Pizza in Shelby. Come in now and enjoy your favorite pizza and salad bar, too. The buffet is open with your safety in mind. And you can order online by calling 704-600.
Good evening, folks. Kevin Hastings here in the studios. Looking at the scoreboard across the area, we've got Cherryville 20-20 against Avery County. West Lincoln 14-7 against North Lincoln. Excuse me. Forest View just scored to make it 8-6. That's where we're waiting on them to come back from the timeout. Chase up 47-7 in the third quarter over West Henderson. Shelby 30-14 over Kings Mountain. South Point 35-7 over Lincoln. I still don't have a score yet on Bessemer Davidson. East Lincoln 26-7 over High Brighton. McDowell 20-7 over RS Central. I don't have a score on Concord and Ashbrook. Hickory and Ridge 21-0 over Huss. Bunker Hill 16-12 over Kramer right now. East Gaston 25-0 over North Gaston, folks. Maiden 56-0 over Ford. Anson County 14-8 over Mountain Island Charter. Polk County 21-0 over Newton Conover. And Bandy's 37-7. We're going right back to Forest View.
At 8-6, and now Burns wants a timeout, so we'll take it with him. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
All right, well, maybe not. All right, so I'll go back to what I was doing then. Statesville, I do have a final, early final. Statesville 41-30 over Carson. 41-30 over Carson. South Lake Christian McCady 15-7 over Lake Norman Charter. And Alexander Central 13-7 over Hickory. Lake Norman 30-0 over West Iredale. West Caldwell 7-6 over South Caldwell. Now, folks, we're going to be signing off on this channel here in just a few minutes. So I know Burns and Forest View are trying to keep it there as long as we can. And but we're going to have to sign off and then come back at 10. So sometime between now and 10, if this does go off, we got to go off to reset everything for the post-game show. So we'll be signing off soon. I'll come back and announce that we were signing off. But thanks for tuning in to our first week of Red Zone channel. Working on a few glitches here and there, of course. We do got some more highlights, and I'll show you as soon as Tom and them get done with this 2-point conversion.
That shows you how big both squads willing to use a timeout and this close for game on an extra point attempt.
So a 2-point conversion for Forest View. It's 8-6 on your Mr. Sparky scoreboard. You're listening to the WHS Game of the Week, brought to you by West End Sales. So big play. Parker in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers for the Jaguars. As he checks things out, claps the hands, has the snap, looking to his right, throws it in the corner, incomplete.
Yeah, intended for Kamari Reed.
So Reed out there, and it's Kahari Haynes for Burns on the coverage. And that is a huge play. We're going to step away for 30 seconds. 8-6, score remains.
If you've reached...
All right, folks. Like I said, I'm going to have some highlights for you now. Let's do some highlights here to end the show here on the Red Zone channel. 8-6 now. Let me get that score updated. 8-6. Burns over Forest View with the extra point, no good. So Bulldogs holding on tight there in the fourth quarter down at Stuart Kramer. All right, here's some highlights. Let's get to the show here. Let's see. Make sure I get this set up for you guys good. And so this is Cherville scoring earlier or just a few moments ago. Take a 28-20 lead. So Cherville Ironman, this is the 28 scores touchdown that they got. Pass deep into the corner. Got another man. And the Ironmen have been throwing the ball all over the park tonight with another touchdown there. All right, so that made it 28-20. So some of the scores came in kind of weird from Kings Mountain down there with that internet, so we're just going to show you what we got. Shelby go to lines, off to the right tackle, cuts it back up the middle, and bounces to the outside for the score. So that's a Shelby go to line score right there. Make sure I'm not skipping over anything. Okay, let's get us another score. This made it 23-7 Shelby. I'm going to move this up a little bit for you. Maybe I can zoom in some. I can't get too much here. This is the field goal, it looks like. Field goal for Shelby to go up on Kings Mountain. Yep. Long field goal. Looks about 27-yard field goal there for the Lions. That let's see. That's got it 23-7. This says 14-2. I'm not sure that's the right score on that. I don't know if JP got that or not. Oh, that was the touchdown play I just showed you a minute ago. So, all right, let's get back up. Now, this is a long punt return, and this set up the touchdown for West Lincoln. Little powerhouse sweep right side through the North Lincoln defense and into the end zone for the score. Let's see if we can catch that again. Here, right around the end zone and in for the score. So, nice little play there by the Rebels. I'm going to do it one more time while I adjust my camera on this end. Let's see. Let's play one more time. Heads are cracking out there. All right, here's the punt return that set up the touchdown. Out of the end zone is North Lincoln punting here. West doesn't really send anybody, but it's caught about the 50-yard line, and with a lot of room over to the right side, come right down inside the goal line, down to the 8-yard line for the Rebels. So good punt return for West Lincoln. We got the highlight right here. Out from behind in the back of the end zone, out towards the 50. Down the sideline they go. And West Lincoln down to the 8-yard line. All right, that was the punt return. This is Shelby going up 30-14 on Kings Mountain. You got to look real hard, but there's Shelby in the white. Got 3 wide receivers running back in the backfield. Nice little crowd over there at hand for the Lions and Mountaineers. Little dump off pass underneath, breaks the tackles, safety misses, and the receiver's gone for the races. Missed tackles there for Kings Mountain. Gotta wish that they probably did better tackling on this one. Steps up in the pocket, almost sacked, finds the crossing route underneath, and ends up being a touchdown. Kind of just a breakdown there on the Kings Mountain defense. This says huge catch in the red zone. This is huge catch. So we'll check it out. Philip Russ out up in Avery County tonight. Quarterback for Cherville with give and go. Number 1 again. And he's got him beat. Dives and he catches it. I don't know who number 1 is for Cherville, but he's having a night and he might be our MVP. He's already caught 1 touchdown over here in our face on an out and up. Beat the guy again. Got him on the shoulders. Great throw by the quarterback. Just fantastic anticipation on him rolling out right there. All right, this is Cherville going up 34-20 on Avery County. After that long, beautiful pass play. Man over wide open in the corner. I see him all the way from Cherville. And there he caught the ball. We saw him get open, didn't we, folks? And boom, right there. Ironman, touchdown. 34-20 Ironman lead. So Ironman throwing the ball around. This is the 54-yard touchdown that Forest View got on Burns that almost tied the ball game up. They couldn't get the 2. Crossing right over the middle and beats everybody to the goal line. Touchdown Forest View. Let's show it one more time. Wide receiver on the skinny post. Little crossing route. And Forest View scores. This is the 2-point conversion. That was no good. Of course, there's a pole in front of us there. Let's see. West Lincoln defense with a huge stop on 4th and goal to keep the score at 14-7. So 4th and goal. Stop here by West Lincoln. Big stop up the middle. Inside. Handoff and cut up there. And North Lincoln can't get in the end zone, and West Lincoln makes the stop at the goal line. Big hit forces a red zone fumble here for Cherville. And the Ironman trying to hold on a lead, getting a big win on the road. Avery County, boom, hit in the backfield. Ball's loose. Ironman got it. So great plays for the Ironman and everybody around. All right, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning into the Red Zone channel. We're going to have to log off, folks. We're going to have to log off for just a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in to the Red Zone channel. When we come back at 10 o'clock, it'll be pretty much the same for the most part. I'll get you back to some radio coverage to end the show, and then we'll go from there. Andre's working on the final scores for us in the area. But we're gonna sign off here on the Red Zone channel. We'll be back at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock for the post game show, and whatever game's still on, we'll just put those on. You folks can listen to those as they end here on the post game show. But we do have to sign off. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Let me give you some, of course, the final scores here. Sorry about that. Where's my scores? Here we go. Excuse me. These aren't finals. One finals that I got Statesville 41 to 30 is the only final that I have. But there are some scores there on the board. I'm gonna leave them with you folks as we get ready to sign off. Let's see if there's any more I can update before I go. How about Chase 47-14 at West Henderson. South Point now up 46-7. against Lincoln. Trying to see if I see any other scores I can change and post for you guys before I can get rid of that one. Bandy's up now 44-7 at home against St. Stephen's. Still no score in the Patton game. South Caldwell 12, West Caldwell 7. It's getting a little city there. Shelby's up now 37-14 against Kings Mountain. And 21-7, Alexander Central is now leading. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Stay tuned. Come back to this channel. That's the final scores that I have right now during the show. Those aren't the finals, obviously. Scores. Those are the final scores I'm going to post for the Red Zone show. We'll be back in a few minutes on the post-game show brought to you by